Hi, you guys. All right, I'm here. Fiddling with the freaking camera. Okay, how is everybody? Oh my God, I forgot my. Here I go. Look, I'm already leaving. I'm already leaving to get my pillow thing because I can never sit up. Hi, you guys. Oh, okay, I'm waiting till a few of you get on. How is everybody? It is freaking boiling in Los Angeles as it is in Florida and from Philly. Hi, you guys. I'm live. I feel live, or I'm dead, whatever. Okay, yes, exactly. Kentucky, Palm Springs. Oh my God, I love Palm Springs. I love to climb up San Jacinto, my favorite. Oh, thank you. Somebody loves my face, my hot, boiling, really hot outside face. Okay, literally check because I haven't been getting notices. Oh my God, they're doing that again, huh? No notices, bunch of bitches. Thank you. Thank you. I've got to show you guys what arrived in the mail, but I'm waiting till some people tune in, so you can see it. It's absolutely awesome. So I'm going to show you. Now I have to put my link over here. I'm doing this again. Thank you. Oh my God. I don't even know who that is. Great. Thank you. I probably wasn't good. I know Lenny Kravitz. Wait till I show you what I got on his birthday. We're going to pull his chart up. We must look at this. Look, you guys. Look what happened. No, it's okay. It's my running ones. I just have to fit it back in there because I can't go get more. I know it's 101. I know we're going to head up to 117 in a hot second. It's going to be that way. See, look at that. These bitch glasses. Look. Ah, ah, ah. It's good. I buy 3 or 4 pairs. I know. Oh no, I broke them. Oh, wait, they might go there. No, these are bitch glasses. Okay. Hi, you guys. 107 tomorrow. I know. It's supposed to be 110 somewhere here, which means I'm going to have to get up at 2:45 in the morning to go running. 113 today. I know, right? Oh my God. I can't fix them. There. I'm good. I'm good. Wait, I was doing something, you guys. What was I doing here? I know what I was doing. Oh yeah, I was doing. Oh, see, I'm talking to myself now. We're going to look up Lenny Kravitz's chart in a second, but right now we're going to copy the link and put it on Facebook. Oh my God, look it. Look it, it's the Joker, you guys. Look who that is, the Joker. Do you see the Joker here? The Joker. No, you're not blocked, whoever you are. I didn't block you. Look, the Joker. Okay, the Joker says, he announced, Governor Joker announced that salons and barbers can reopen day before court was to rule on lawsuit. Let's see. State 3 reopening for salons, barbers, gym, and fitness studios. Why do I not hear nail salons? Why do I just hear salons? Why do I not hear nail salons? Or is that the same? Whatever. Okay, so anyway, Governor Joker said that. I also hear right now, right this second, that Santa Barbara's open for dinner and only the staff is wearing masks and they have to wear gloves. But you know that gloves, if you think gloves are clean, I'm just saying go for a gyno exam with the women with their gloves on and they go looking around and then throw their gloves out, or do they reuse them? I'm just checking. Because these people are reusing these gloves. I don't think it's a clean thing. That's just me. I'm just saying. Okay, so there we go. We are live now. I know. I know, right? The gloves. I'm just saying. My chat. I don't know what's wrong with the chats, you guys. Well, by appointment. It's so ridiculous. You know what? I almost punched men calling the shots. I know, right? Fucking men calling the shots saying we don't need our nails. Yes, exactly. But they didn't open the gyms either. And you know how men like the gyms. So I don't know about that. I mean, yes and no. Okay, so really funny story. I'm happy to see me. I thought I was going to jump off. Taryn, my neighbor. Hi. Okay, Diana, Taryn, my neighbor. Hi, Diana, whoever's neighbor that was. I know, but men love liquor. I know they love liquor, cigarettes, and you notice the porn, right? The porn was good. Yeah, the porn, the cigarettes, the booze. The queen has been dethroned. Well, the queen is a see you next Tuesday. So there you go. All right. So I'm going to show you guys. Wait, we're looking up Lenny's chart. That's what we're doing. Why can't I remember my dreams? I can't remember my name, let alone my dreams. Let's look up Lenny's chart. We need to know what his rising sign is. I need to know, and I haven't looked yet. Okay. So let's look natal chart. Natal chart. Maybe next life, ladies. Natal chart. Okay, let's go right here. He is literally born 1964. I think he's year of the rabbit in Chinese astrology. No, sorry, he's a wood dragon. I can't use the word wood and dragon next to Lenny, but anyway, he's a wood dragon. Okay, this makes sense. He gets fine as he gets older. Capricorn rising. This makes sense. Sagittarius moon, Gemini sun. He's a birth path 6. So I know, Mr. Wood. I know the girls haven't texted me Mr. Wood lately. I don't know which end. A wood dragon. I got a dragon rising and a monkey day dragon rising. So I'm a little bit of a goofball, but yeah, he's got that. And he's a birth path 6. He's 5'7". So whatever, I could deal with it. I could deal with that. I can't see the chat, keeps freezing. I don't know what they're doing with the chat, really. Should I look down here? I see it freeze there. I'm sure they're fucking with my chat. Let's look and see. I'm at the end. I can't. At the end of what? Don't say that. I woke up really depressed this morning. I woke up depressed and suicidal this morning. And I'm like, I'm not even... Scorpio rising's hot and annoying at the same time. I don't know. It depends which end of a Scorpio rising you're around. Can be hot and it can be annoying. Can be both. Okay, it's not just you. Happening, yeah, on other channels. Oh, okay, good. Pisces rising. I'm trying to think who I know. Taurus rising. Well, Taurus rising is stubborn as shit. Scorpio's rising with Aries moon. Yeah, I can't deal with you, Scorpio rising with Aries moon. No offense. No offense to that. I can be annoying. I can be annoying too, and I'm not Scorpio rising. But Scorpio rising is really, really good. Mother dominated can be really good, can be really, whatever. All right, let's look and see what else Lenny has over here. So he's got the Pluto-Uranus conjunction in Virgo in the 9th. His Leo's in the 8th. Thank God I fit in his 8th house of sex. That's good. He's got Venus in Cancer. What degree? 6 degrees. I have no planets on that, but, yeah, my Jason is a Cancer, Aries rising with a Mars in Taurus, and that's annoying. I remember when I was giving birth to Jason, literally, I was like pulling up his chart, and I'm like, shit, I got to have this kid, literally. Like, if he'd come out on the 16th, he was supposed to come on the 10th. He'd have been a Scorpio moon, so I was trying to avoid that. So he came on the 14th. So he's a Capricorn moon. That was fine. So I'm giving birth to him, and I'm like, I've got to push him out before it turns into Taurus rising. I literally had this conversation. I pushed him out at 9 degrees Aries rising. Okay. I know you're 5'7", but he's a dude. So I'm just thinking, but I'll make exceptions for Lenny. I really don't care how tall he is. Okay, so Jason, he was coming out and he was going to be an Aries rising. Happy birthday, Lauren. You and Lenny today. I like you, Lauren. Okay, so yeah, Jason was going to be that. But whatever you're born, you progress. Like you progress as you grow, right? So you progress. Okay, let's look at the rest of Lenny's chart. Sorry, Venus in Cancer. We have Mars in Taurus and Mercury in Taurus and Jupiter in Taurus. Mars and Mercury, oh my God. I bet you he's a stubborn arguer. This is all I'm going to say. I bet you. Saturn is in the 3rd. Opposition, that Pluto-Uranus. Now that's interesting, in the 9th to the 3rd. So his communication and his learning, he'll continue to grow as he gets older. Lenny. Happy birthday to Lenny Kravitz. So now I got to show you what arrived. Just speaking of Lenny. Oh God, now I've got a buzzing ear. Oh my God. Okay, seriously? This is fucking awesome, Jackie. Where is Jackie? Okay. Can I just say, Miss Jackie, Jackie, I'm going to hire Jackie to do my shirts. Look what Jackie sent. I got myself a Lenny shirt, you guys. Yeah. Hello. Look. Look who is on my shirt. I know. Jackie, where are you? Oh my God. Look at this. I think I'm in love and I will wear it tomorrow. Or look at this. Look what Jackie got. Look, seriously. Oh my God. I know. Look what Jackie got. Geez, Jackie. Okay, there you are. Look. Look what I noticed. Jackie had arrived on his birthday. Jackie. I love you. You should not have. You should see the care package Jackie sent. Oh God. Vanessa cannot have this shirt in the morning, okay? This one is my shirt. Nobody gets this. I'm just going to wear one of Vanessa's bras and this shirt and pray to God that he sees me in it and comes for a visit. But then look what Jackie, look at this shit. Oh my God, whoever was in Palm Springs, look, San Jacinto right there. Jackie did a t-shirt with Trail Life on it. Look at that, Jackie. Oh my God, Jackie. Shit, look at this. This is my favorite climb. Look, and she did Trail Life and that. Jackie, oh my God. Wait till you see this. Oh my God. Okay, and then I have to go through this. I can't even believe it. Jackie is fantastic. Are you kidding me? Look, we got Marilyn. Lila's going to want Marilyn. We got Marilyn. I know, Jackie's so good. This is amazing. Check this out. Trail Life. This is Cactus to Clouds and the top of Mount San Jacinto. Look it. That is so fabulous. This is my favorite climb. This is the climb that tortures my mind, makes me, I know, she got my pic. They're so awesome. Makes me crazy, this climb. Now I can wear my shirt because it will prove where I went on that. Then look at this. I believe, wait, let's see. I have to do it like this. I really hope these are cup holders, Jackie. I believe they to be cup holders, right? Jackie, please tell me they're cup holders. Okay, look. I don't have this on exactly right. I'm thinking it's a cup holder though, right? Look. It's got my website and look, she put my little face on the front. Check that out. How cute, Jackie. Oh my God. No, look at that. That's so cute. And we got some lime green that I can wear with my lime green bra. I don't really run with water, but this is the point. I know, right? Okay, wait, we're going to go through them all. Oh God. Now, I'm sorry. Now I might toss Lenny over for this one. See you next Tuesday, you guys. See you next Tuesday. Oh God. My kids are going to be like, please. I know, I'm going to have Jackie do my merchandise actually. Exactly. That's what we're going to do. Oh God, this is perfect, you Gavin Newsom wackos. My body, my choice. Well, this would be a Bill Gates, whatever. My body, my choice. I do with my body, my choice. Oh my God, so cool. Wait, we're looking. I haven't even unpacked this. I literally ran in the door. Oh, I love the hot pink, Jackie. I'm blown away. Shit. My brain has too many open tabs. Oh, look at how cute. How cute. Look, you guys. How cute. How beautiful. Oh my God. Isn't that gorgeous? Look, Jackie, you shouldn't have. Wherever I need to see a crotch 19 shirt. I'm sure she did it. I'm like looking through them all. What's this one? Oh, this has coffee on it. Coffee, flatline coffee. Look. This is so true. Thank you, Jackie. Oh my God. I saw the package and I'm like, I bet you this is Jackie's package. Okay, so, and then I got to show you, she really did some merch. Okay, seriously, for the men in my life, you will be wearing this shirt. It's another Lenny. Look, it's kind of cool. We'll rip it a little bit and we'll put another hot guy in this shirt, right? Don't you think? A hot guy wearing a Lenny shirt? There you go. I think I'll just stare at the shirt. How great is that? Oh my God, he's so handsome. He's so, Jackie, well, no, wait, you haven't seen this. Literally, I am going to have Jackie do my merchandise because she already just did it. Check this out. She did this. Hello. Oh my God. And the shirts are so soft. Look at that. Isn't that great? Isn't that beautiful? I know. This is so great. These shirts, look at them. I'm looking to see what they're made of because it's so soft. I'm going to make Vanessa wear my shirt in the morning. Make her wear it running and say, this is my friend. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my God. Thank you, Jackie. I was so excited. I got a package and I was like, oh my, Lenny's the man. I just think, like, how do we not love Lenny? I think we just put Lenny right here. Look, it's me and Lenny. Oh, Jackie, thank you so much. Where did Jackie go? She did so many beautiful little coffee. Look, in pink and in white. So many. And blue. How nice. I know I'm heavy breathing. Of course I'm heavy breathing. I've been in lockdown and now I'm seeing Lenny's picture and it arrived on his birthday. I don't think that's a coincidence, okay? I don't think it's a coincidence. I don't think so. I think it arrived on his birthday. Oh my God, Jackie, thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'll have to call you. That's what's going to happen, Jackie. I'm going to call you tomorrow, not right now, but tomorrow I'm going to call you. I'll be wearing this running. This is what I'm wearing running in the morning. It's going to be all about Lenny. Lenny on camera, Lenny on the hills, Lenny everywhere. Isn't that beautiful? So beautiful and just beautiful. But now that I know she does t-shirts, now I know. So we're going to be doing merch then, and I'm going to be finding Jackie in the morning, and that's what we're going to do. I know, how wicked that I get a Lenny shirt. Every woman's dream. I know. It's absolutely beautiful of her, and she disappeared. Where is Jackie? Where did Jackie go? I'll be buying. I know I have a little caricature that I want to do on a t-shirt of myself. So it's the one that comes on my oil bottle. So what does see you next Tuesday mean? C-U-N Tuesday, T. It's another way to see you next Tuesday when you call somebody a C-U-N Tuesday. Exactly. No, I have a little caricature. Where is my little caricature? I've just lost my phone. I've lost my life because I'm so blown away. Jackie, thank you so much. Where did Jackie go now? Wait, this might be Jackie here. This is not Jackie. Somebody else is, let's see. Yeah, I have a beautiful little caricature. You guys have probably seen it. I don't know if you've seen it or not, but I have my own little caricature. I can only pull it up on the Bella Magical site, so that I never use. It's my crystal site. I don't use it. But it's my little caricature. I don't know if you can see this. Probably not. See the little caricature in the corner? Can you see that? That little caricature? There you go. See that? I've got a bigger copy of it. It goes on my labels. But anyway, somebody drew that for me on the back of a napkin in the green room of Montel and gave it to me. And so I've always wanted to put it on a t-shirt. See you next Tuesday is perfect. Pretty much for anybody that runs. I know he has good energy and he's hot. We just like that he's hot. Okay, rest in peace. I don't even know who that is. Okay, so thank you, Jackie, so much. Oh my God, Hanks is being held in deep state. They say all kinds of things about Hanks. I love Lenny. Lenny's my new best friend. Don't take him away from me. I'll be clutching the shirt going, no, don't take it when you cart me off to jail. Yeah, I don't know what Montel is or is not. What I can tell you is in 2008, that's when that little caricature was drawn in by a child actor in the green room on a napkin. That was actually what I was wearing. A black tank top, there's a surprise, and black kind of like pants that, what do you call it? Bell bottoms, but not. I was wearing them, so I was all in black, and he drew this little caricature for me, and I found it, and then I put it on my print labels. So there, yeah, so that was interesting. I have no idea how to get your chat back. Everybody says it's off. So what we're going to talk about is we're going to talk about the fact that if you live in Los Angeles and, yeah, Jackie should put your stuff up there. Jackie, where's your website for your t-shirts? Jackie, those are great. Jackie knows her, I love piercings. Absolutely. Why would you not pierce everything on your body? Okay, is it just me? I went to my piercer, Izzy. Not telling you where I went. She's got my nose on her Instagram though, and other pieces of my body. I went to her and she gave me the papaya leaf to do the cleanse that we were doing. Jackie, post your website. Where's Jackie? Stella, where's Jackie? Oh my God, I wanted to see him live in Nashville. Oh, of course, they're not going to have him live. We should just see him walking down the street. Forget the music. Let's just see him walking down the street. Yeah, of course, Tom Hanks. I haven't looked. The only person who's ever bothered me on this channel has been Mrs. Hanks. I got in trouble from her person, Mrs. Hanks person. So yeah, I'm not really, don't know, but I'm going to look and see what's up on his thing. And I'm still missing my nail. This is like really difficult. No, I'm not kidding. She put a strike against my channel. Oh God, yeah. Okay, so yeah, this I love. Okay, so little lost bunny. Listen, what a fucker he is with a brown kerchief, right? I got in trouble. Look at this. Hi from Belfast. Look at this. He put another handkerchief up there with bunny ears. Gee, now that's not symbology, is it? Sloan, YouTube restricted me. Why? Why did they do that? See, Hanks can only put it up there. So yeah, no comment. He turned his comments off. And he puts his Hanks with an F. I mean, he is the ugliest high school kid I've ever seen. And now that you know who he is, he's ugly. No, I'm not. She did. She went after my site. Whatever. Let's see. Yeah, here we are, 101,000. There, look, now on the comments page, it's all about him being a pedo and a this and a that. And a this, I seen a video that you died for your crimes and your wife Rita, Hillary hung. See, people think we're crazy when we talk like that, like Tom Hanks died, he was this and that. They think that we're crazy. I did Mac Miller. People think we're crazy, but people don't understand. I look pretty, thank you. That's very nice because I literally ran in the door. Putting on makeup, eating ice cream. Let me just say it, Vaughn's. I'm not channeling Trump, he's alive. I'm not channeling Trump. He's alive. Okay, Hank's yoga pants cousin. Well, that makes perfect sense. Did I hear correct in Australia? Did I, Sloan, say for entertainment purposes? No, I'm not saying for entertainment purposes. I've never said it on my website or anything else. Because what I do, I mean, yes, it's entertainment. I understand. But the psychic part isn't. And they like to make us say that. So, no. Okay. I don't even know where Jackie's. No, I haven't channeled David Bowie. However, I'm not even going to say that story. I'm not going to say the David Bowie photographer story. I will not. I'm not saying it. I was very depressed when I woke up this morning. I was super depressed. Hi, Katie. I was super depressed. Like I crawled out of bed. Yeah, they want to discredit you. That's why they say for entertainment. I don't put that. I've never been sued. I mean, I'm not saying, oh, I've been sued by my neighbor. My neighbor sued me, but not for being psychic. She just sued me because she's a See You Next Tuesday. And I did Notorious B.I.G. Yeah, Notorious B.I.G. I did. I was so depressed. And then when I get depressed, thank you so much for that. For the super chat, when I get depressed, I get like, if I'm not running enough, like I run 8 miles a day and 30 on the weekend. I mean, 14, 15 on Saturday and Sunday. But that's not enough to keep my attitude pleasant. It's not enough. I need more exercise. So I get really, really depressed because I go right, like if I don't exercise in 2 days, I'm thinking about how to off myself. True story. Leamington, Ontario. Oh, there's little Brenda. Hi, Brenda. How's Sage? Um, yeah, okay, Australia. This is what I was going to ask you. You guys don't have to wear gloves, I mean masks, right, in Australia? Yeah, exactly. My mom is trying to kill me. Well, get away from her. Vancouver. Yeah, Vancouver. Dominique Dunn. I did her video and it disappeared. Let's see. Princess Di. I did Princess Di. Yeah, I was so depressed today. And I was thinking, if I had, like, I'm always, yeah, I can't. Anyway, I start thinking about it. I start thinking about ways to take myself off the planet for real. So I can't do that. So I have to go out running and then I can't run enough. Okay, I'm in Sydney and I do not wear a mask. I got to move to Australia because I must. Yeah, no gloves or masks in Australia. Bravo, Australia. And no one's dying of that. They will set fire again, but nobody's dying. I wonder who's removing them. Wait, Mac Miller reading disappeared, did it? Okay, I'm watching Brittany now. Oh, did Mac Miller disappear? Really? I'm very depressed this week. Yeah, they took my intro video off with me running up Mount Wilson and me and Lila in the car. They took all of that stuff off. And I'm like, why are you taking me and Rascal Pants off? Well, why are you doing that? Right? What is wrong? Why would you take the rascal off? I know. So I've got to go find that video so I can put the rascal back on. Exactly. Forgive myself. Well, God, I don't know what God does or doesn't do because clearly I'm not God, but I do know that if you come into the physical body, now this has just been my experience from people that have overdosed. Many overdosers I know, including in my family, my friends, many who died from overdoses, like a lot. Okay, no obligatory to wear masks, and only in nut job LA do we have to run around. And people go like this, like they literally get all scared when you walk by, and they kind of look at you, and I'm like, I'm gonna look back at you like this. Of course, I believe in Jesus Christ. Who doesn't believe in Jesus? I believe in Jesus, Buddha, Allah, all of them. They are all advanced energetic beings teaching a similar message. So of course, okay, of course, I do believe in that. Absolutely. I believe in, you know what I noticed? I had a friend once, I have more than one friend, but I had a friend once, and I think I've said this story. Anyway, we used to work out at the gym together, and she got cancer, and she had 4 little kids, okay? She had 4 little kids when my kids were little, and she was very, very Catholic, very, very Catholic. Chicago, masks too. I don't know what to say about masks on the beach. Okay, Dan, yep, you're spot on, and don't let it happen in America. Okay, wherever Dan went. Hi, Dan. Dan is my neighbor. Was my neighbor. Now he's not my neighbor. Dan knows my little Jason and my Keithy. Of course. Dan, you remember little baby Jason and Keith, right? Not baby, teenage Jason and Keith. Exactly. But yeah, no, of course. There was this friend of mine at the gym. She was very, very Catholic. So when she got cancer, I saw her in the mall one day with her kids. And when I went up to her, I was showing literally angels around her, like Catholic angels around her. And yeah, well, Dan, I used to see Dan because my Kenna lives over. Dan used to live at Kenna's house, and Kenna's Jason's girl. So that's how I saw Dan, and the rascal lives there. So exactly. But my friend, she was dying of cancer, and when I went near her, I saw literally what you see in the Catholic Church, like with the bubbles around their head. Like that's exactly the image they showed me for her. So I was able to tell her, the angels are around you, and it's exactly I described it the way I saw it, which made sense for her. I've seen angels in different ways, but anyway, she died on Palm Sunday, I think. So, oh, there's Cranbrook, BC. There you go, Cranbrook, right next to Kimberly, because that's where my birth mother lived, Kimberly, BC. And my stepdad still lives there. So there you go. Yeah, so the angels, whoever you're talking to, it's kind of their way. Jesus does come through to a lot of people in near-death experiences, though. It's not uncommon to actually see Jesus in those, and that must be part of what he does, is cross over and cross them back in. So yeah, I believe in Jesus. I don't know why people think psychics don't believe in God or Jesus. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. You're more apt to be on Wall Street and not believe in God or Jesus. Remember, religion's for dummies and psychics are considered crazy. So of course we believe in Jesus. I'm confused. Do your boys live with you? Sure, my boys live with me. I'm confused. Why do you care? Um, I mean, I'm just curious, like, why it fucking matters if my kids live with me. Don't be confused. My kids are adults. They can go and do go everywhere they want. So yes, they do. Jesus was with you as a child. Exactly. Marilyn Monroe reincarnated. My dad was a scientist and believed in God. Good for him. Yeah, because they like to say that it's not scientific, you know. Okay, there's somebody being a perv on there. Let's see. I saw Archangel Michael and spoke to him. There you go. There you go. Exactly. Any idea? Oh my God. No, I don't even know who my guides are. I don't pay attention. I call on Jesus and God to protect me. I actually pray to God. So that's who I pray to, but, you know, ban the perv. He had some spice. Let's see. Question about my husband, whatever. Okay, Marilyn. When I channeled Marilyn, I got a person that I believe I'm fine. If you're asking, thank you for asking. I believe I'm good. I'm good now. I'm not suicidal now, but I was. I start writing out stuff to people. I'm like, you can take this. I don't have anything to give anybody, but I'm like, I have t-shirts now with Lenny on them. So I need to stay alive for that, for real. Yeah, there's Mexico City or Mexico. So yeah, I just feel, no, Marilyn reincarnated back. Oh, see, little Sage says good night. Sage is so cute. She's my little Canadian baby girlfriend. She's just so cute. And she's going to sleep tonight. But yeah, the woman, yes, that exactly. Well, I got that information. You're talking about Sherry Lee Laird. I got that information about Marilyn being reincarnated back in. I spoke to a guide that was speaking to her and then, you know, explaining to me what happened with Marilyn and showed me this woman. And then suddenly I got an email from Sherry and she said, I think I'm the reincarnation of Marilyn. And you know what? We have to come back as somebody. We have to come back as, I know, I love Jackie's package. It's so great. So great. I know, I'm just going to remind everybody. I'll just be wearing Lenny. Look, it's Lenny's birthday. We celebrate Lenny on this channel. This is who we celebrate, people. 40 in Toronto. We need masks as a must. You know, Toronto was such a communist country. One of my friends from BC wrote me and said that I was breaking the law or whatever as a joke. And I said, yeah, I escaped communist Canada to move to fascist America. I mean, I'm sorry, but I was like, people think Canada's really good. I hear it. It's a beautiful country. Don't get me wrong. It is absolutely exquisite. But the government, my opinion on the Bible, good question. And again, opinions don't matter. It's what you guys feel. My opinion on the Bible is that there are very strong elements of truth. Buddhism, I love all religions. There's not, or theologies, there's not one. I personally have always had a relationship with God since I was a child. I have always talked to God. Like my family did not go to church. And did not speak about God. It wasn't something that I think it was my dad. I don't really know why. I mean, we knew about God, but I'm not sure why we didn't go to church. The only time I went to church was when I went with my neighbor Janie, because if I stayed at her house on Saturday night, her dad said, you got to go to church in the morning. He was talking to me, of course. And since they had all the good food over there, I was like, sure, I'm going to go to the church. And I had to go to Girl Scouts, but brownies at the church. And then I got kicked out of brownies. So that was done. But the Bible has very strong elements of truth, as do all religious texts to some degree. The problem is they leave a lot of, no, Anna Nicole was not Marilyn. They leave a lot of information out of, sorry, I have to look over there and my neck's still killing. I slept upside down on the bed, so my neck's killing because I have all these different pillows. And sometimes I put 5 of them at once, and then I slept and I went, oh my God, why did I do? I don't mean to. I'm like meditating, and then I don't know what happens. And then I'm up and down all night talking to people. There's people that come in the room. There's people that knock on the doors. They're not really knocking on the doors. I just think they're freaking knocking on the doors. But in the Bible, I think they leave a lot of context out. And again, it's up to interpretation. And again, there's different levels of Bible. When you go into different sects of religion, there's many different ways of interpreting it. This is the way that banana bread. I just saw banana bread. I'm like, banana bread makes me very happy. Very happy. Not as happy as Lenny, but it makes me happy. So I believe in all the books. Buddhism I especially love because they literally speak about nature and enlightenment and kind of the recycling of the soul. But I definitely, from my personal experience and I know Doug Ford, Rob Ford's brother, don't get me started on them again. Premier wears one. Doug Ford was the best mayor. He was the prime minister of Ontario, of Canada, but he was the best. Do you remember when he was at a press conference? I mean, you think the American government is cray-cray. Doug Ford, that was the prime minister in Canada a few years ago before he died of cancer, before he was mayor of Ontario. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Katie. I'm like mayor, prime minister, whatever he was. No, Rob Ford's the brother. I'm sure he's not as cray-cray as his brother. But Doug Ford stands there in a press conference after they caught him smoking crack with a prostitute. Fucking love that. I was like, oh my God, somebody that doesn't give a shit. So he was actually filmed. Of course, they're going to film you if you're in a position of power and you're smoking the crack. I know that's why he was smoking a crack pipe. But the best thing he said, and I just never forget his wife standing there really politely as he told the reporter that he was going to go down on her later that night. Do you remember that press conference? He's like, yeah, don't you ever go down on your wife? And I'm like, holy crap, did he say this? Oh, Marion Barry. Yes, he was good too. Chicago, right? Or DC. I forget which. Yeah, I mean, that was the best when Doug Ford said that. I was like, are you fucking crazy? And here's his wife. She's so much into the addict narcissist game of the whole thing. She's just sitting there like this going, yeah, that's right. That's what he does. And I'm like, why are you saying this at a press conference? And then he got cancer. But here's the thing. DC, Marion Barry, DC. No, Google it. Listen to it. He was completely out of his fucking mind when he said it. But, and what sign was he? Oh my God. I had to look him up. I had to look him up. Oh my God. I've got to look up Doug Ford. I can't remember. But he died of cancer. But here's the thing. When I worked at I'm not saying where I work because I'm no longer friends. But anyway, when I worked at Children of the Night, the kids, when they would go out of the shelter on the weekend, we told them when they had the HIV and when they had whatever, Rob, not Doug. No, Rob's now. Doug is the bad one, right? I mean, the dead one. Is he Scorpio? Of course he's Scorpio. Oh, yeah, right. Crackhead Scorpio. Oh, no offense, Scorpios. Don't be going all cray-cray on me. But we told the kids at the shelter not to go out and do meth or speed when they had HIV or AIDS or anything like this, because they would immediately put themselves out of remission and into a full-blown attack, whether it would be, whatever. Your mother hates Geminis. Well, she's not alone in that thought. Okay, Doug, here he was. I love this picture. Who put this picture up? Are you kidding me? Wait. Rob Ford died. Wait, is this him? Hold on. Okay, wait, is it Rob or Doug? I'm so confused. No, wait, preceded by Rob. No, Doug is dead, right? God, why am I so confused? Oh my God, I'm just dying laughing here. Preceded by, okay, in office. When did this fucker die? He was born November 20th. There you go, crackhead. But is he the one that's dead though? Now I have to See, Humber College, he dropped out. No, Rob is dead. Oh, it's Rob Ford. Okay, so then this is Doug Ford. So then Rob Ford has to be, let's see, if this one's a Scorpio, he's got to be like a Taurus. So let's look up Rob Ford. I get confused, whichever one it was. Oh, yeah, you're right. They look the same, kind of, in a really creepy way. Okay, here we go. Why do they not say, yes, he died at age 46, but I'd like you to get a load of his picture. This is the one. Actually, the brother's better looking. This is him. They put this guy in office. Yeah, just the opposite sign. No, let me see what he is. Oh, no, he's a Gemini. There you go. Whoever said Gemini up there was right. I know, right? This guy went on a press conference and talked about going down on his wife. Like, we're waiting for, like, political information and shit. And he's like, yeah, haven't you ever eaten pussy? And you're like, what did he say at the press conference? Like, they go after Trump for saying that after being on a bus with a bunch of guys saying it. But this guy's news. Can we have your opinion, please? Can we have your opinion? Oh my God, Lenny baked banana bread. Awesome. So yeah, well, he's dead now. Yeah, he was, let's see. I don't even know what to say. I just don't even know what to say. He was born in Etobicoke in Ontario, and he died in Toronto at age 46. That's awfully young. Awfully young. He had his spouse, Renata. So Renata, the German, I'm taking it. That's racist of me. Anyway, Renata, she just sat there, and I remember looking, I know, he doesn't give a crap about, I know. He literally she just sat there like totally polite, and I was dying. I know you're a good person, Scorpio, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. He was born in Etobicoke. I got to go through this. But something happened to him that he lost his mind like that. Like, he really lost his mind. Really, let's see his personal life. He was doing football coaching. That's nice to know. He was around your kids, people. Yeah, there you go. All right. Domestic disturbances. Is that a surprise? No, I'm sorry. I'm on a tangent now. With this little Gemini, I'm on a tangent. Yeah, in 2011, police were called to investigate, from his drinking and his, all of that. And let's see. He was going to take his children to Florida against his wife's wishes. That's because he was crazy, okay? But that's Canada government. So we let that guy run our city. I know no one's calling Geminis crazy. Tombstone he loved to eat. No, he literally made that comment about his wife. I heard it. I saw it. I was like, wow. And you know what? I'll give her credit. What was this? The crackhead? Yes, the crackhead, exactly. But I looked at his wife. She didn't blink. So she was so traumatized, so trauma bonded to him in his, in her marriage to him, that she just sat there politely as an abuse victim, taking his shit. So he kind of deserved to die. Sounds like his wife. Yeah, well, no, she was trauma bonded. I said, she probably was an enabler. You want that big fat guy screaming in your face? Do you know how hard it is to get away from an abusive spouse? Like, you literally you are guilted and tortured until you can get away. So she was trauma bonded for sure. Yeah, he's a narcissist. Who goes around doing that? Who does that? Who does that? He's in government. Who else runs for government but a narcissist? Yeah, that blank look. Bill Cosby's wife. Wow. Yeah, I know. And she still defends him. Do you remember when his son was murdered on the 405 a while back? Do you remember that? Yeah, exactly. So these people, they do have a lot. I know it was awful. His son, was it Ennis, whatever his son's name was. I think he was 23 or 24, real problem. Yeah, Cosby's son. But crack kills, especially those that squeal. Exactly. She blindly defends him. She has to. Imagine if you're in your 70s. Imagine if you're in your 70s and you sacrifice. I'm sorry. I went to Scarface with the mounds of cocaine and, that's where I went. I went, to Scarface. I just went there. I went straight there. Yeah, I'm sure it was a sacrifice, but his wife, Bill Cosby's wife, is a prime example of somebody being trauma bonded. And also, if she's in her 70s And she has to start doing the therapy to recognize what she did to stay in that marriage, what she gave up her whole life, what she gave up, and her husband was this way. If she has to actually mentally, she'll kill herself, okay? She'll kill herself. You can't go there. You just can't. Or you have to take responsibility for your part in the situation, okay? What do you think she knew about? You choose not to deal with it. You choose not to deal with it. She just chose not to deal with it. I just Googled the mayor. I know. She knew everything. Women know. Women, I mean, she disassociated. I mean, she came from a family of violence. She's a very smart woman. She's a doctorate on her own. She came from a family of violence, or she wouldn't have been such a prime target. Remember, narcissistic bullies, I know, she just pretends nothing happens. Narcissistic bullies target weak, broken people who somehow have to get strong to get away from them. Narcissism is a huge problem. People that are in positions, Sandusky's wife really pissed me off, beyond pissing me off, because they didn't have kids. I think they had adopted kids. Of course they did, because everybody wants to adopt the kids they want to abuse. Just saying. But Sandusky's wife, AKA his lesbian mother, really pissed me off, because she said he took the boys down in the basement and she never checked on them. Who does this? I'd be down there like, excuse me, like what? They love the adopted kids. Adopted kids, want attention. They don't have the families everybody else has. I'm adopted, so I'm going to say it, but they don't have the same things. They're at a loss. They're at a deficit to begin with. Even though people are good and take them in, they're at a deficit. So when you adopt kids, they don't have anywhere to go. They're freaking adopted. They know they're different. Okay. So they do go and adopt them. This is why they adopt them from other countries. Angelina Jolie, brown skinned babies. This is what they do. You were adopted as well. Yeah. Adopted kids. Adopted kids actually are on a different karmic path. They're on a karmic path to actually, they're on a karmic path to individuate from the clan mentality. And by clan mentality, I mean, like all the British people together, all the Canadians together, all the Americans together were part of the same clan. An adopted person does not have that, because they are not blood connected to anybody. So when you're not blood connected, you're not part of that clan. However, you are part of a soul family. So you're coming in on a soul level. So adopted people don't tend to look at people's blood as being important in that sense. I don't look at people like that. I either love you or I don't, and it doesn't matter where your bloodline comes from. So if somebody moved into my house, I wouldn't say they were like my daughter or they were adopted. I would just say that is who they are. That is who they are. They are my whoever comes in. So I know I love the Lenny. No, I love the Lenny shirt. Thank you for all the shirts you got for Jackie, all the shirts. Oh my God, you found out when you were 25, they hid that from you. Wow. Yeah, I found out when you know how I first remember knowing I was adopted? Going in my mother's closet. I had a really tall mother compared to me. And so when I went in her closet, I noticed there were all these tall, dresses. She was a businesswoman. My cat was adopted. Of course. Of course your cat's adopted. How is Mount Haughty doing? I don't know what you're saying. But I remember the scent in the closet. I was probably about 4 and I could smell the difference. It sounds really weird. I could smell the difference that I didn't smell the same. I guess that's like being like a dog. But yeah, I always knew my story and I always knew it. And they tried to pawn it off with the you're special thing, which drives me insane because nobody's special. We're all individuals. So stop with that hierarchy shit. They tried that, which made me extremely uncomfortable. That's something I don't like at all. But they also, it. So when they were all different color, different look, different everything than I was, then I completely understood, oh, my lip color. There you go. Mwah. My lip color. It's 3 different shades and one of Estelle's. I put all my stuff on, then I always throw Estelle's lipstick over just because, yeah, well, no, I don't know if spirits have a smell, but I literally could smell that I didn't belong with my parents. So it's a scent. There's a scent to me. I have a really, it's Orna, what is it called? Orna something, the nose, the psychic nose sense. I have a really heightened sense of smell. I can smell illness on people and have predicted illness on people by people in my family. I can smell, like when they open their mouth and there's something wrong, I can kind of smell that. No, 100 deaths, BS. You know what? We all die. I don't know what everybody, olfactory senses. Yeah, we all do die. So yeah, I don't know what to say. Protect your kids in your own neighborhood. Exactly. But I could always smell that I was different than my mom. And then I could see I looked different than her. So it was like very obvious to me. And then I definitely was not the same mindset as these people. So I definitely could tell that. And they made a point of saying, well, they'd introduce me as their daughter, but people would go, you're the adopted one. So somebody was gossiping behind my back. So it was always like, ooh, you're that one over there. Go over there, nice adopted one. So I always knew, I was aware of it. Sick of seeing, okay, I do too. Was Joan Crawford? Yes, Joan Crawford was, yes. But why? Okay, just, I love the movie Mommy Dearest. It rings true to some of my childhood without that white powder on the face. But psychotic bed making episodes, yeah, similar. Not no more wooden hangers. It was tuck in the bed, the hospital. Yeah, I had to do, when I was a little kid, hospital corners on my bed, as if I even fucking know how to do that. And if I didn't do it right, we'd have to strip the bed down and do it again. So I totally get that. That's just a control freak mother. Exactly. But Joan Crawford, I mean, Joan Crawford started in porn, her porn. Okay, like whatever, porn back then. I know, right? Mommy Dearest, I know. But I would say Christina Crawford, I don't think she lied. She was adopted, because who's going to fuck Joan Crawford, number one? Did I say that? I know about Barbara Walters specifically from somebody I know that worked with her, another anchor. So I'm just going to stay out of that conversation. Another adopted child, but these women adopt. And sometimes it's easier to adopt than to wreck your figure. Now, I wanted to experience the childbirth experience. That was very important to me. So I did. And now I'm saying in this life that I've experienced it and I don't need to do it again. But I actually wanted to do it. Oh, your dog thinks he's a baby. Yeah, I literally wanted to do it. I wanted to have the baby in my stomach. I didn't want to take any drugs. I wanted to do look at my shirt's all insane. I wanted to do a non-hospital birth at home in a jacuzzi. I wanted to eat during the birth process, and I did not want a doctor stealing or kidnapping my baby. I had a little bit of paranoia. So I did that. So I had Jason in the jacuzzi. Yeah. Okay, if he didn't load the dishwasher. Yeah, I know. I had psycho. Same. Mine loved to cut my hair off and then make me tell my dad that I did it to myself. That was always fun. I had really long hair. So I have all these pictures where I have this fucked up crooked hair. And then when my dad would get home, I'd have to tell him I did it myself. I know. So now I do cut my hair myself, but I never cut it as bad as that. But see, I was fighting when she was trying to cut it. So there was that. Yeah, of course, when you adopt a child, think about this for a second. Okay. Yeah, you got a boy cut. Yeah, I got a crooked cut. So I became a punk rocker after that, by the way. I became a punk rocker. That's when I started cutting crooked, spiking it up, dyeing it different colors, and putting on a hell of a lot of green eyeshadow. That is what I started doing. If you're going to cut my hair crooked, then I'm going to dress it up like this. But it was crooked. Yeah, some people want to adopt, it's fine, but there are a lot of people that adopt as a shortcut. And all I say is when you adopt a baby, there's 2 things to consider. One is the child is from a different gene pool. If the child is from a different gene pool, they're never going to mimic you. So you need to stop that. You need to stop that. Like, you know, you want, let's see, yeah, the boy cut looked like a lawnmower, did it? Yeah, you need to stop thinking your child is going to follow in your footsteps, because there's genetic predisposition towards certain things. Ooh, tooth out. So the adopted child comes in, and if you can accept the fact they're different than you, then that's good. And the other thing is, there is a karma to adoption. So what happens is, for example, if a child needs to come through looking a certain way, okay, so let's say they need to have a certain mixture of looks, and they need to, yeah, you probably did walk past me in the 80s. I was probably very drunk on the side of the street and wearing booty shorts and heels. That would be what I was doing, because that was my attire, even in the winter. Ask my friends, they will tell you. We have a Lenny troll. Okay, I don't know what to say. Please seek help. Larry, please seek help. I don't know who the fuck Larry is, but Larry, please. My son feels adopted from me. My Jason says he was adopted. Too bad he looks like me. I mean, he came out of me. So, and then his father told him the other day, yeah, you know, because he asked why he was darker skinned. So me and Keithy are kind of like, well, this is for me running, and this is a weird birthmark here, but we're kind of like Irish pale, and we get a lot of freckles. But, oh, a guy pretending to be Lenny. I see. Yeah, so anyway, my Jason wanted to know why he looked dark, right? Darker. Well, his dad's first two kids, his brother Jimmy was super dark, kind of looked Italian, and the daughter was like the Irish skin with the freckles. So that we have that too. Jason is the dark one, and he tans. I mean, yes, there, Dan. Dan knows Jason tans. But his father told him, I don't know if I'm your father. Who says that to a kid? Yeah, you idiot. You're his father. Oh, I'm just joking. Well, it's not funny. Stop saying that to my son. It's bullshit, I say. Just bullshit. Yeah, I did my makeup. Wait, did you do your makeup videos before dead celebrities? I never did a makeup video. I just showed you what... oh, I can't even do that. I don't even know who you're talking about there. I didn't do makeup videos. I never did make... Whoever you're talking about, I don't know who you're talking... Maybe you're not talking to me. But anyway, adopted people come through, and they are learning to individuate in this life on a karmic level. So they're not really connected to anybody, but they learn how to love in a different way. Like a lot of people say, you know, you know, I'm connected because we're all Italian, we're all German, we're all this, we're all that, or we're all this religion. The adopted people know that that doesn't work. They are part of other people's groups, other people's things, because they're constantly put into situations where the soul is there, and it's not just, thank you guys. It's for the nice compliments. I did meet my birth mom. My birth mom I met. I have a picture of her somewhere. Do not make me look for it because I can never find it. But she looks like me with a funny hairdo from the 60s. And then she had my sister in the picture. So I had an older sister. Yeah, I did meet my mom. I found her. She's the hippie version of me. That's good. She's the hippie version. She looks like a hippie, and she loved to smoke pot. That's something that she liked to do. But she was the hippie, granola eating, tree hugging, yoga doing, running person. She died really young because she was exercising. She came in from running when she was 59. She's the one I had the heart attack symptoms with on the floor, and she ended up dead. So I don't know if she was psychic or not. I never asked. I mean, I asked. She liked yoga and she liked spirituality. She hated conventional religion. She was pretty nice. She was pretty passive. So I'm assuming whoever my father is, which she couldn't quite get correct. No offense. I'm not saying any offense. I'm just saying there were many men that we tested DNA with, and none of them were him. Sometimes we tested the people twice and they still weren't him. So I'm assuming my aggression is from the dad's side of the family. Although I look like her side of the family, I just don't know who the dad is. Actually, I feel like I do, but I don't. But no, she had no reason for giving me up. She didn't describe a reason. She just didn't want another child. So, I mean, at the time, and also at the time, abortion was illegal. So it wasn't legal where I was. Not that that stopped people, not that that stopped people, because I had other family members that went for abortions. When you pass, would you find out who your dad was? Probably. Yeah, well, somebody was Irish in the family. I did the DNA. Yeah, I did the DNA. Now a lot of people are saying they're my relatives. It's kind of frightening. I don't know that I need to know these people. Whatever. I always thought I wanted to meet the birth family, and I did, and it's not something, you know what? I didn't have a connection. I like them. Everything was nice, but I don't feel obligated to them, and I don't feel like I have to know them. Like, it just wasn't important after I met them. So it was curiosity, and I didn't care. Cranbrook in the 60s would have been limiting. Yeah, she had me in Toronto. And she wasn't in Cranbrook. She was in Calgary. And she was with some guy, and she worked at a bank. Sloan does look Italian. I don't have Italian. What was the DNA? I have look, I'm going to pull up the damn DNA thing. I did it against my will, but I found a bunch of cousins, but I know Pat, my cousin Pat, I know. And my gay cousins I knew right away, because they're the first ones that came to meet me, was my gay cousins, my little gay cousins. So I enjoyed that very much, because who doesn't want gay cousins to go shopping with? I am Norwegian. I am totally Norwegian. I'm as white as can be. According to the DNA thing, I do have Irish. I have Scandinavian, Norwegian. They always told me, because my grandmother was from Scandinavia. Where's that stupid thing? Oh, 23andMe. I did that. Now I'm being tracked by the government, and I realized what I did. No, my gay cousins were cool. Very, very cool. I love them. Robert and Brent, but they're very OCD, kind of a thing. 23andMe, yeah. So let's see the DNA thing. I'm horrified that I have British in me, but I knew. See, so far that's it. This is what we got here. Can you guys see that? So it's 99.5% Northwestern European, 52.7% British and Irish. I did not know I was Irish, although my name is Irish, but that was a complete fluke. Yeah, now they're cloning me. I know, right? Right, they'll clone you. Fucking exactly what I thought. So I'm from Dublin, Greater United Kingdom, plus 18 regions, 20% Scandinavian, French and German, 5. I see the German in me and the angry drunk Irish person, but I don't drink. Finnish and broadly Northwestern European. I don't know what that means. He's right, your husband. Don't give your DNA, but I got sick of it. Yeah, no, I don't really see anybody on the father's side of the family, but whatever. I'm not, yeah, no, my son is probably dark Irish, but Johnny's Irish, so it's, stands to reason. Irish and British and German, Northern European, American. Yeah, I'm not American, I'm Canadian, but exactly. I have a fucking wicked temper on me. Not so bad now, but I mean, I can get hot-headed like that. And dark Irish, there you go, dark Irish, that's exactly it. What's the 5%? Alien, they meant alien. I'm Spanish and Scottish, that's beautiful. That's really beautiful. I'm pretty sure I'm part Latina. Yeah, Scandinavian, exactly. It's my birthday. Michelle, Irish. Who knows what we are? They label us. I look like I'm white. Now I know why my skin always had these weird. Always I had these weird bumps, and I have like these things on my face. Not things, just dark on my face. So now I get it. It's the Irish. It's the Irish skin causing the problems. It's the Irish skin and the rebel. I do feel like a rebel, but I feel Cuban. Portuguese, and you have a bad temper. I'm Portuguese then and Cuban. I feel like I'm a Cuban rebel. I don't even want to go there. Heinz 57. Okay, I have RH negative blood. They say I'm an alien. Great, be an alien. Yes, somebody asked me, Vanessa's Latina. There you go. Of course, if that's Vanessa, she's Latina. Of course. I love myself right now. At this point in my life, Irish skin is very sensitive. I feel like I'm Cuban. Every rebel is Cuban. That's what I'm saying. I literally feel like I'm a fucking Cuban. Yeah, advice for young psychic mediums. Okay, here we go. Here's some advice. First of all, you don't need to prove you're psychic. They try to mainstream psychic ability. Let's see. I'm a multi-white, but a big mix. Huh. Adopted people. Wait, let me finish that before I talk about young psychics. Adopted people come in and they need the DNA structure from a certain gene pool to look a certain way. Maybe you're going to be a basketball player. Maybe you're going to be a psychic. Maybe you're going to be a doctor. And the parents that you have karma with, are the ones that raise you. That's the unfinished business there. The birth mother is usually here to bring you in and onto the planet, and then that karma's done. So I don't look Cuban, but I feel Cuban. So you get your DNA. Like I have the psychic DNA, so I needed to come through my mother, and I'm really glad I'm black, y'all. I'm black, y'all. Oh, I've said that to people and they actually look at me. I'm like, oh, shut up. You know, they're like, well, you can never tell. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I could tell. I mean, like, I think we're going to have a little bit of our resemblance on our faces. But when you are born and adopted, whatever it is you need for your soul path, okay, whatever it is you need for your soul path, that's the DNA structure you will get. So in my case, it was psychic. So I had to come through, and I'm really glad that I came through my birth mother and whoever the hell else. Yeah, I heard Trudeau was Castro's kid. I can't stop laughing at that. That just makes me fucking laugh. But you need to, I'm glad that I look like my family of origin and birth and the psychic ability. No, hair bleach doesn't count as Norwegian. I just showed my DNA, but I'm sure Nordic people do fucking bleach their hair, you jackass. Like, fuck off with that. Anyway, I'm kind of glad I came through the family that I came through. That was a good thing. And then you are raised by the family with which to put in the mundane knowledge, the earthbound knowledge. So the family that you are raised with, okay, the raising family is the one that will set you up for your career. So I needed to be set up in the way that I was set up because what about adopted cats? They're all adopted, aren't they? Do we give birth to them? So therefore they're adopted. Yeah, so the trafficking in Norway, of course it is. So anyway, you need the parents to raise you, to teach you, okay, to teach you whatever it is you are or align you with your path, but then you have to have the DNA structure with which to do your career path. So the karma is with the adopted parents and the gift is from the birth mother because she sets you into the physical, the way that your body will look and sets up the structure of the DNA. To be psychic, to be a basketball player, to be a doctor, to be a hairdresser, whatever it is. They set you up, but the thing that pushes you on your path is the adopted parents. So there's a combination there, and usually the birth mothers are the friends. That's what I have found. Oh, you're tuned in and you're adopted. Exactly. Awesome. Yeah, adopted people are just different. We don't connect in the same way. What if you are biological but made to feel adopted? You can talk to my son, Jason. He thinks that happened to him. He thinks he's adopted. I have a birth video. It's not really going to fly. No, that's what you're talking about in a family. I know, astrology books. I was like, I know nothing about adopted books, but you said astrology. If you have a family that makes you feel like you're adopted, you're the scapegoat in the family, and you have a narcissistic parents that's pushing you into a position where you are to be scapegoated so you feel less than. No, your real dad is the real dad that raised you. I found out my dad wasn't my real dad when I was 23. Okay, your biological dad. The dad that raises you is the dad that raises you, whether he's blood or not. It doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying. Adopted kids, it's not about blood. Blood is a base clan level. People say blood is thicker than water. They don't even understand the soul elevates, and the soul is thicker than water, not blood. You come from a soul family. You meet soul people that aren't of your blood. So the blood is thicker than water is just a tribal mentality. It's a tribal mentality, and it's not the way the soul works. So the soul comes in and recognizes people they love. So they know people they love that are not their blood. The clan or the tribal people only stick within their tribe, and they don't venture out, and the soul stays stagnant there. It's misinterpreted. I know it's horrible when they say it. What about single parents? Single parents are parents too. Single parents are the ones that raise you, and you have a biological father and a biological mother. The soul is the thing that matters. This is how you know. When you know somebody, you feel their soul. You feel it in your heart. That's not a blood thing. Blood is a human thing. Blood is you come into a body, and in order to be here, you have to have a body that has blood going through it. So sorry, somebody's standing over there. I'm like, somebody just pulled in an Indian person. I'm not supposed to say that word. I'm sorry. A freaking tribal person over there. Tribal as in Native American person standing there. I just caught them out the corner of my eye. But the blood is how the body works here. Okay, this is how the body works. And then we leave, and it's the soul connection. It's always been the soul connection. A tribal person, a Native American, First Nations Native, no, American Indian. I can't go with politically correct, okay? I cannot go with politically correct. A Native American person over there, tribal, whatever. Indian, Native, whatever you want to call them, person over there. Just Indian is fine, thank you. It's like so ridiculous. Native American. I was told I'm Native American. Awesome. I just saw somebody right there standing, and a young man turned sideways looking. I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this. This is crazy, but I feel like somebody's going to find out that they have a relative that they don't know they were connected to, who is like, was higher up in an Indian tribe at one point. Somebody is going to find that out. No, I'm seeing he's standing there. This is a grandfather of somebody standing over there. He's very proud, and he's in like a headdress. I am asking him. I'm sideways looking. I can't go in there, but he's very, very proud and very tribal. And I'm trying to get the state that he's in. Okay, I don't know why. I don't even know, but I feel it's somebody from Arkansas. And don't go Clintons on me. That's not why I said that. I feel like the person's in Arkansas, or he was in Arkansas, but he's a grandfather type. He looks younger, but he's grandfather type. Somebody's going to find out. That's what I feel. Somebody's going to find out. He stands there, and he's grandfather type, and he kind of looks. He's been coming to them in their dreams, too. So they're dreaming of him. They're dreaming of him. So I feel like somebody's searching for their records right now. I'm trying to get if this is a male or female. This is actually a female person, but she has a young son that has problems, which would be the great-grandson. There's a young son with problems, not problems, a young son with a personality trait that she's trying to look back into because she's adopted. And so there you go. That's what I'm feeling. So it's going to happen. No, I'm seeing him. Literally, he just caught the corner of my eye there. Somebody's doing that. Somebody's doing that right now. So like within a month, they're going to find out who that is. That's what I just saw. So I know. They're not from India, Indian. Not Hindu, American, if that's what we're calling. Okay, here, not dot Indian, feather Indian. There, I'm going to get totally thrown off YouTube now for that. That's bitchy, but you know what I'm saying. They have beautiful feathers, and I love the dots. The Hindu Indians have the dots and all the piercings, and I love that. And the American Indians have the feathers, and I love those. So I love them all. Okay, twin flame. We were talking about that this morning. You know, I don't know what to say about twin flame, except that it's part of your soul in another person's body. And I don't think, are you sure they're adopted? Well, no, I'm not sure, but he's looking for his great-grandson, and the great-grandson is having issues, and they're looking for this grandfather and they're going to find him. So I'm assuming that means not psychic. Fuck, I keep reading that. I assume that means adopted. But okay, who just asked me a question? Someone just asked me a question. Oh yeah, young psychic mediums. I was on my way to another question, but young psychic mediums. Okay, so young kids, you're born psychic. Thank God that idiot Newsom is going to open the salons, for the love of God. So young kids, you're born psychic. Kids are born psychic. That's a DNA structure that opens energetically so that they can see the veil, however they come across it. Okay, most kids are very connected to the other side when they come out, and it's not until about the age of 4. Oh, I was talking twin flames. I'll do that after this. It was not until the age of 4 when they ground into the physical body. So that's why you see a lot of kids dying before the age of 4, is because they make a choice to leave this planet. And personally, I think it's the right choice at this point. I'm becoming a Gnostic, and I just cannot believe that we weren't tricked here. However, little kids that are born psychic, the way to raise them is just to ask them about their experiences. So here's the way you ask a psychic person who's born that way and is a little kid. When they tell you they have an imaginary friend, or they see something, or they had a dream and they saw a man, or a man sits on their bed, or a woman sits on their bed, whatever it is, ask them first to describe what they see. No matter how old they are, ask them to verbalize it, because you get their brain thinking about the description rather than just kind of throwing it off. Okay, so you get them to describe. Then you ask them to, because this is how I look at it when I'm reading people. When I get images and impressions, I look for times. I look for like trees. Are there leaves on the trees? Is there snow on the ground? Like, what's going on, like, around the situation? Are they dressed in like clothes from today? What do the clothes look like? What did their hair look like? Did they have facial hair? Was it raining outside? Do you recognize where they were? I ask all kinds of questions like that. So you want to get the young psychic used to positioning their eyesight, their second sight, into what is going on around them, so that they can articulate what they see. And once they do it, because if they're being put in a position to be able to read later on in life, then you want them to be able to describe things that they're seeing. Some little kids hear things, so you want to ask them what they hear. What do you hear? You want them to get used to describing it. Okay, so you want them to get used to that. You want them to look around the area if there are other people. How did you feel? So what I used to say to my Jason, how do you feel? Okay, how do you feel? I'm telling you how to develop. That's what you do. You start to pay attention to things. Psychic ability is very freaking subtle. It's very, very subtle. It's not usually something where they jump out and go, here I am, la, 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 like this. It's a subtleness in the energy. It's a very, very specific subtleness. It's just like turning sideways and catching someone's eye. It's very, very subtle. Reoccurring nightmares of how you died in a past life. It happens all the time to people. It's very, very subtle. So psychic ability is very subtle. Sometimes it is not. It's terrifying. Other times it's very subtle. So clairaudient is to hear or to speak. So they can speak or they can hear, right? My mouth gets so dry when I'm doing this. It's bizarre. So I don't even know who that girl is. It's very subtle, and it's with purpose. And remember this, they end up coming through, the other side comes through as they choose to come through, not the way we choose. And our body harnesses the energy the way that we harness it. I'm a talker, so I will say it. I say it, I feel it, but I have to say it and speak it. So I speak it that way. Some people, you're connecting with my cotton mouth. I know, it's like terrible. I have dry mouth, but I can't drink so much. I have to disappear and pee. That's really rude on camera. I mean, I could pee right here, but I'm not going to do it in my house, like I said. So the information is very subtle. Some people get it in dreams. When people yes, I've woken up I've literally woken up with people in the bed beside me, literally woken up with them in the bed beside me and like gone, where? No, and they weren't there. And gone, where the hell am I? Like, did I do something? Yeah, I was like, did I do something? Yeah, they will drag you off to the crazy farm. The most important thing for children, good. Well, I know. Well, Deanna knows, and sometimes here, Deanna knows. Deanna's the best psychic I know. That's all I can say. So if she told you that, I believe that. Deanna is one of the best. She will tell you. She hears the wording. So she has a direct conversation with the other side, which is very good. When your children are psychic, what you have to do, psychic flashes are little glimpses into images and things and situations where you have a recognition of like communicating with somebody, seeing somebody, knowing somebody. You know, it's a flash when you walk by somebody and you're like, wait, I'm going to be friends with them, or I know them, or I've seen this before. It's like a little flash like that. Sometimes described as deja vu, but not always. Sometimes what you're seeing is just like a little flash that comes and you're like, I recognize this person. I know them, however that is. Yeah, my dad followed me around for a long freaking time, passed in 2004. And my, how would I put it? My grandmother-in-law followed me around for the longest time, showing me all kinds of shit all the time. I turn around, and my best friend that died when I was 17 followed me around probably until I had my kids. I'm not followed me around. I saw him all the time. So in order to open psychic ability, first you have to actually learn how to feel your body. You have to understand what you feel, and you have to learn how to verbalize it. Well, when you have a deja vu, you're at the right time at the right place. You have to learn how to do that. No, not the in-law. Exactly. You have to learn how to pick up that information, how to feel it. So it's very, very subtle. It's a very subtle thing. It's a very subtle thing. Sometimes it's loud. I will get things like psychic Tourette's. I will get terrible psychic Tourette's. So if something's going to happen and I'm ignoring it, I ignore things quite a bit because I really can't be bothered. I don't want to be bothered, and I can't be bothered like in my off time. So I ignore a lot of stuff. But what happens is if they want me to know something, and they want me to say something, it's something I said a long time ago, wrote it down. They start going like this with my head. So it's like they start poking you on the shoulder and they're like, hey, here I am. So I will start getting Tourette's. So for example, and this I've had happen, where somebody I'm around, I felt they were going to get cancer and I couldn't stop saying it to them. So you seem mental, or that they're going to die. So you seem mental. You seem like the mental person, but it's the guides trying to get the information through to the other person. So it's like psychic Tourette's. Like until the incident happens, I can't stop saying it. So it's very, very bad. People do not like that. They don't like it. I hear wording and I feel some way, or just know things. That's what you want to ask a psychic kid. How do they feel? What are they feeling at the time when they look at something? Do they feel good? Do they feel bad? What do they feel? So there's this whole thing that they feel, and you've got to, no, you can't control. If you can control it, no. Sometimes I'll be looking at somebody and it's like, fuck. I don't always want to talk to them either. Like I always don't, necessarily want to talk to them. I don't. So I don't. Like sometimes I'll hear stuff. I'll see it. I can go in the supermarket and look at somebody, and really just if my eyes lock in, then I'm in there. And sometimes I can see stuff and I don't quite know how to articulate it. That's why I'm saying get your cousins. Why do I keep reading this? Get your kids to start speaking and describing what they see. What do they see? What are they seeing? Cousins. Yeah, I didn't mean cousins. I meant kids. Okay. I don't want to say it. Yeah, sometimes I don't want to say it. What do you do when you see evil? Okay, first of all, I know my Keithy was supposed to come up here tonight, and they lie to their mother all the time. They lie. they lie and tell stories about keeping their mother smiling to come visit her, and then they do like a beeline for their friends. Exactly. I forget what I was tell him we are upset. I will tell him, and he will just block me on his phone again. That's what will happen. I used to text him from downstairs, and I'd be like, why am I blocked? Oh, I blocked you a month ago. I'm like, well, that explains the no conversation. Okay, wait, I was going to say something. Oh my God, what was I going to say? Oh, twin flames, twin flames. I know my kids, it's okay if they block me. My kids can do pretty much anything. What am I going to do? I'm not going to say anything. Okay, twin flames. There's this whole thing about twin flames. First of all, it would be nice to have a person that you were passionately connected with, that you could be with, and you could, you know, do all of that. However, we're on planet Earth. So, oh, you asked me what I do when I see evil spirits. That's another one too. But twin flames and evil spirits. My twin flame is an asshole. Okay, twin flames apparently are pieces of the soul. Because remember, the soul comes down into the physical, but not every part of us comes down. Thank you so much. Not every part of us comes down from the other side, bits and pieces. That's why Earth is the ghetto planet. I'm sorry. Twin flames, when you're talking about it, you're talking about you and your mirrored side, your shadow side. So do you really want to be with them? Because really what that is, yeah, no, I know twin flames can be negative. What that is, though, is that's an attraction to the self of the self. So I'd rather work out with somebody else. But soulmate connection is, people get very confused. I want my soulmate. Who's my soulmate? Blah, 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 like this with the soulmate shit. Everybody that you give birth to and connect with, who's some way in your family, somewhere in your life, is a soulmate. Let's see, not at all great, but it was passionate. Yeah, they are. I don't know. I haven't met my soulmate, my twin flame. I don't know. And I don't know that I necessarily subscribe to all of that. Oh, there's Ashley. Look at Ashley. Follow Ashley. She's a great, I don't know what we call Ashley. She's such a good yoga girl, teacher, but I don't know how to address her properly with that. I just know that when I met Ashley, she was coming out of a very life-changing experience without telling what it is. I'm not telling. And she's become such a yogi. Yes, she has become such an amazing little fireball yoga teacher. Perfect little, she really lives and walks her talk. She gave up a lot. She's got a great soul. She's got a beautiful, I think you're a Leo, right, Ashley? I think you are. I think you are. Anyway, she came out of something that was tremendous for her, and she fought her way out of it, and she's a strong, articulate, amazing woman, and she did it herself. Like, she really did it. I mean, I'm sure she prayed too, but she did it, and she's a great yogi. So, yes, I love little Ashley. You'll see her on here wherever she is, but she is amazing. Lenny is 55 and fine. He is 55 and fine. I know, Ashley, you have done so well. Remember? You remember. I know. I used to go visit her. I think she was in West Hollywood then. Yep. Anyway, she's done. She is a warrior. She is a killer warrior. But she's also accomplished and an expert in her field, but accomplished in a soul way. So you'll have to check her out. Ashley's put your website down there. Put all your stuff down there. Yes, she's beautiful. She's so cute. Very cute and very accomplished. There you go. There you go. You have a cup there. I do have a cup, if you're looking at my cup. Okay, so the twin flames things. Remember, when we come onto the planet Earth, and I'll talk about the evil spirits, when we incarnate in, we're coming into, I know, I love you, Ashley. You've done so good. I've been watching. I've been stalking you, Ashley. Hi, I'm your stalker. But, 56 today. Hey, he's 56 and fine, whatever Lenny is. I don't really care if he's 85. I'm like Lenny Kravitz. How do we not love him? And let me just say, my friend Deanna, if it weren't for Deanna, If it were not for my friend Deanna, I would not be where I am today, because she is truly one of the best psychics I know. And we literally have been friends for 20 years. And she has helped me in tremendous ways that I can't even, and yes, Lenny is hot. I can't even tell you how many ways that she's helped me in. So Deanna is a true soul sister and has been a friend for literally 20 years, and articulates, okay, the world between this world and the other side in a way to describe things that I understand and that she understands, and together we get it. I've learned so much from her. So there's so many things I learned from her. And I remember her all the way back, and she has this thing where she remembers. Deanna is the best. Deanna is truly, truly awesome. And she's been a beautiful friend. I literally could call her and ask her the dumbest question on the planet Earth, okay? Dumbest question. And she'll answer it like it's serious, but it's dumb. Trust me, I want to slap myself. I want to slap myself. But Deanna always remembers when she met my little boys at the time. She remembers them with their little baseball caps on in the back seat of the car. Oh, it is so cute. No, I think Keithy was like 2, so maybe more than 20 years I've known her. We used to work in office. We had our offices side by side back in the day. Back in the day. And went on quite some spiritual journeys, and she goes on some and I go on some, and so there. Yes, check back tomorrow on the website, because the website is not working right now correctly, so don't freak out. I said check back on the website tomorrow because I have to fix it, which means I have to get a hold of Paul. Paul, my awesome web designer, I have to get a hold of. And I hate traumatizing because he has 2 little babies. So I just feel like people who have accomplished and come through so much, that it's really important. But let me just finish with the twin flames. The twin flames thing on Earth, even soulmates. The Earth's atmosphere makes it very, very hard for us to connect because we're on a lower vibration here. So when we're on a lower vibration, it's very, very hard to connect because so many energies around us are about breaking us up or about leading us astray. I will put it on the website tomorrow, you guys. So we're just going to put it up there tomorrow, but I said check back tomorrow. But what was I saying? Oh yeah. The Earth's energy here, there's so many, many, many different, different things that go on in the Earth's atmosphere that if you are having trouble, like in a relationship, with your work, with all of these things, these are things that are thrown at us when we come into this incarnation, into this dimension. So when you're talking about a love affair, there are people that have moments of brief love and connection, and then there's lifetimes of not that. So it's hard to say. I don't know about the twin flame thing. I don't like people talking about it because Lenny is my twin flame and he's not here. No, I don't like people talking about that because when people are twin flames, they're holding love into a position of almost superiority, when sometimes you just have to say, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to talk to this person. I'm going to do that. And you just have to see how it goes. And it doesn't always go the way that you think. But when you're holding out for something that's perfection, wait, so how do you know? I don't have a clue how you know if someone's your twin flame. I have no fucking idea. I know what they say. But it's a feeling of comfortableness, like putting on a pair of pants that are your pants. But you're going to feel that with a soulmate too. Something's going to catch your eye about a person and you're going to feel it. So I don't really, I'm not really the person who, okay, so I don't even know who this is. Who is texting me while I'm doing this, you guys? You guys got to stop doing bullshit like that. Anyway, it feels to me with the twin flame thing, like I'm not a huge a huge twin flamer person. So I don't even know who the fuck that is. Okay, so anyway, I'm not a huge twin flame person, but what I will tell you is there's connections with people, and when you feel a connection, just you go towards the connection. And we have many soulmates, not just one. Now, when you see evil, let me explain something about evil. Obviously, we all know evil. If we get somebody that's like a child rapist, we're going to call them evil. But here, as a psychic, is how you read. You do not read into the energy as negative or positive. You read the energy. So you're not looking at it like this person is evil. You're describing what they do and you're leaving your personal judgment out of it. That's what that is. Okay, so that's kind of what it is. You can describe it, but I don't know what the soul is here to do. So I don't know if the acts that the soul... I know they're texting me and I want to say, if they text me, they're like, can you just do this? And they don't leave their name. I'm like, sure, let me just do that for you. I don't even know who the fuck you are. All right. So, and they like to tell stories on the text too. But the energy around this planet, when we talk to people, I do believe in love at first sight. Absolutely. But that is karmic knowledge. That's the soul looking at somebody, knowing it, and it's usually one person that has love at first sight. I was just talking about that with an astrologer friend of mine, and I think he said it was a connection between Chiron. But yeah, you absolutely know it, and sometimes it's, who are you talking to there? No, I don't have a boyfriend, for God's sakes. But like, no, you can't read judgmentally, because your opinion, obviously, if somebody kills a child, it's a bad thing. We all fucking know this. But when you're connecting with a spirit, you're connecting to the steps that the soul took to do that. So that's not really my place to say it. Now, you can feel true evil. You can feel true evil, what you want to describe. And it's an encompassing... I have 60 different colors on my lips, because I like to do that. You can feel evil, but I don't worry about, well, maybe I haven't seen true evil. I don't worry about, quote, evil, because I pray, okay? There's somebody cheeky. My husband fell in love with me at first sight. He was 18 and I was 34 double D. There you go. Exactly. No, but I'm talking about a soul level energy. Imaginary boyfriend, Lenny, make it real. Wait, I went to Sephora. It's open right now. Where is Sephora open, for God's sakes? My makeup has not arrived. So I am wearing weirdo combinations of face makeup all over my face. It's making me crazy, because I like to be better put together, but I can see the makeup color isn't. But Chiron, I forget where Chiron is, but when Chiron is connected to something, and I don't know what it is, that aspect causes love at first sight. Now, I saw my children, so I knew who to go on. That story I've told. So I do see when I meet somebody, but I want someone to fall in love with me at first sight. Do you really? I love Tarte, a new palette. Okay, I'm so jealous because I'm not wearing that right now. I'm wearing whatever I could scrape with Q-tips. I am so pissed. I'm not buying that shit at the drugstore. I'm not doing it. I am so mad. Okay, salons have opened. Oh my God, near Fresno. I'm so excited for salon. Yeah, I will get physically sick. What happens? I did see my babies. That's a story. I was married to my first husband. That's a true story. I've said it on every TV show I've ever been on. It's old news. It's in every magazine. I've been saying it for years. But when I was married to my first husband, and when I walked in the club, I was going to collect money from the bartender to go work in Florida for like 6 months, where I could escape my first husband. And I was with a friend of mine, and I saw this guy sitting at the bar, and his back was to me, but he was talking to the bartender. So when I walked by to go to the bartender to get the money, I saw my children. I saw one dark haired and one strawberry blonde, and I went one dark, one light. So I tapped him on the back and I said, I think I'm supposed to have kids with you. Of course, this frightens most people and prompts them to say, are you drunk or high? And I said, no, I'm neither, but I will be back in 6 months. And that's what happened. I was back. I filed for divorce, and that is, I know he thought I was high. I was sober, but I really saw them. I saw my Jace and my Keith. I saw the one boy here, one boy here. This one had little strawberry blonde hair. That's Keithy. He's got the strawberry blonde hair. So I saw them. They called me. See, the kids caused the problem. The kids caused the problem. It's not you, it's the kids. The kids cause the problems. They call their parents in. They call their parents. Whether these parents like each other or not, that doesn't fucking matter, right? How did this work after 6 months? I started dating him. What do you mean, how did it work? I started dating him. I don't know if you're talking to me. That was back then. But I've known people were going to be my friends. I had a very close best friend who I don't speak to anymore, but I knew she was going to be in my life. The second I met her, I was like, oh my God, there you are. Turned out to be a big fucking nightmare, but I was like, oh my God, I've missed you, and there you are. So it happens. There's people you know, people you run into, you just know you're going to be connected to them. So that's how I'd word it. You know it. Yeah, no, the makeup thing's making me crazy. They said it got here last week. Hello, I'd know if I had my makeup at the door. But what were we talking about? Okay, so evil, when you pick up evil, I would say if I channel a spirit that's coming from a very, very low level vibration, I actually will fall asleep, or I will get a massive headache. I will get physically ill. I've gotten physically ill around people. I really have gotten physically ill. No, not all us psychics know everybody, but thanks for asking. I know my circle of psychic people, and it's very few. I've been in the business a long time, and it's very few psychics I trust. And the ones that I work with are immaculate at their work. Way better than me. I have a better circle of friends. So I keep the orchestra high when I'm doing that. I don't need to be the top one. I need to have good people around me so I can learn. Actually, I need people around me where I can learn. So that's what you do. I do not know every psychic. And some of the psychics in wherever are not people who work professionally as psychics. They are people who are psychic and live their life, right? I'm a friendly person, but have no friends. Well, you know how I made friends? I'll tell you how I've made friends my whole life. Well, number one, you know, when you take your clothes off in public, you get a lot of friends, but put that aside for now. No, I got all my friends from literally doing the one thing I love, taking my clothes off. No, I got it from exercise. My friends, my amazing friends in my life have been through the pursuit of like exercising always. And then through my work, I've met some beautiful friends, like my pack of friends, we're called the Fox Pack. That's Estelle's name for us. We're called Chicas too. That's another name for us. But through my work and through their love of the psychic work, ooh, roller derby, how fun. Through that, you know, I've got my pack of girlfriends, and then through my psychic work, all of that. But my friends who are not psychic and then turn out to be psychic are the ones that I meet hiking. So I've met them everywhere. Like little Maya, when I met Maya, you know, I talk about Maya. She's in the Navy right now. She's 24. And I was hiking behind her group of people that was training. And she climbed up. This is like 3 years ago. She was like, she's my kid's age. She was like 21. And she was going up the hill. And I noticed that she could keep, you know, keep up and go past and be strong. And, oh, Jesus. Anyway, they're still texting. Stop texting and look at the website tomorrow. That's what the fuck I said. Okay, so Anyway, I saw Maya climb up there, and when I got to the top, we were all taking pictures. She was with a whole group of people, and I said to her, hey, give me your Instagram, let's hike sometime. Well, turns out for the 3 years that I was hiking with Maya, we're learning astrology together. I know astrology, but I'm teaching her, and she always wanted to learn it. So Maya goes into the Navy last September, made me totally sad because she's so fun. I mean, literally, her parents thought I was some weird, like, older lesbian person. I think they said to her, who are you going hiking with in the middle of the night? You know, whatever. But we went to every hill, everywhere, all over the place. But she's a psychic girl herself. That's why we were attracted. And I mean, as friends, and we hiked everywhere, literally hiked everywhere. She learned astrology like a little sponge in the car. We'd be driving for 2-3 hours. We'd be talking. She'd be asking me questions. She learned it, and she started literally doing readings for people. So like in the Navy, in her training, in her boot camp, which the Navy is a little bit of a different energy than obviously astrology. I told her, keep learning because you'll have a way to support yourself should you not want to do the Navy. But she's so smart. She got it like that. She just got it. And so we talked all the time, and she was like she's in Aries, of course, because I cannot ditch but see, Aries women will go anywhere in the middle of the night. They don't care, they'll go. She was a Sag rising and a Gemini moon. It's a Sag rising that's athletic, and boy, was she athletic. Yeah, just really naturally, but that was our connection. So then when I meet Vanessa, same thing. She's in Aries and she's in the psychic world. So we're going to connect because we have that combination. Yeah, Maya. Yeah, it's exactly my cute little Maya. We got to show Maya's picture. She hates it when I do this shit. But Maya introduced me to a whole group of people, and together we met other people on our climbs, okay? Yeah, she's military. That's what ever since I met her, she wanted to do that. So I'm really proud of her for doing it. But I wish that they would send her back. She graduated, but she's in lockdown. So I wish they'd send her back here. I'm quite sure her parents miss her. I miss her because we've got stuff to do. But anyway, this is so cute. Okay, so here she is this is her right on the corner. She's right there in her little Navy class. Isn't she cute? So cute. Just darling. She did but see, she put her mind to do what she wanted to do. There, I always show this picture of her. Anyway, this is her. She put her mind to do what she wanted to do. She's a tough athlete, a tough one. Like, sometimes they left me in Palm Springs, like 20 minutes behind them, and David would take her on these crazy off-route things. I'd be cussing at them. We'd be on the cell phone. They'd be calling me to check on me because I'd be so pissed and so tired, so hungry, and so fucking tired. And they'd be going up the side of a rock ledge, and I'd just be rolling my eyes going, and then I'd start screaming at them, I'm not going up that way. I'm going this way. I'm doing that way. So anyway, that was Maya. But what I'm saying is, when I've met people, I mean, number one, I'll talk to you anywhere. Of course, I talk to people, but I've met them exercising or doing what I love to do a lot. So I have met a lot of people. Look, the chat disappeared. Where did the chat go? So it was just freaking amazing. So I was so happy to meet her, and she's like a part of my heart. So that's a soul connection of somebody that I love. And I remember when I took her to Mount Wilson, because we weren't in the altitude, it only goes up to like 5,800 feet. I could beat up that time because we weren't in the altitude. But it's interesting, she learned astrology. So that was, sometimes you just go into people's life just to connect with them for a minute and then go off. But we had adventures literally for 3 years. She pees outside too, by the way. We hit every Starbucks, every bathroom, every restaurant, because here's what would happen. I will give you the astrology book in a second. We would get down from Palm Springs. So we'd be hiking for 9 hours, okay? So we're doing, I'm sure because she's a Sag rising, and Sag is in my 4th house. So I always have Sag people in my house. And always people with Sag energy, because they're the ones that like to go out and exercise, and they never sit still, and I never sit still. So, I'm always up for an adventure. So we would hit everything. So we'd come down from the mountain, we would get in the car, and we'd start driving the 2 hours back. Keep in mind, we're driving 2 hours to go hike, 9 hours to go to the top of San Jacinto to climb down, to get on the tram, to do 30 miles, and then drive back home for 2 hours. So I was so fucking tired all the time. So I would look at her and my eyes would be closing. And so I'd say, pull over. She'd go, pull over where they have French fries, right? So I'd pull over somewhere on the freeway to some place, a different restaurant every weekend. I'd say, I have to sleep. I literally have to go to sleep, right? So I would sit down in the car, put the thing back, literally she'd go in, order French fries. This is really defeating the purpose of the exercise. French fries and whatever, and we'd be totally laughing. Car radio, I'd be asleep in the car. I'd literally sleep for 15 minutes and get up. No, seriously, I'd spring back up. She would time me. It was anywhere from 12 to 15 minutes. And then we'd go drive back home, drinking our Starbucks, dropping her off. And then she'd be on her life for the week. And I'd be on my life for the week. And then we'd connect up and we'd pick all kinds of people up on the freeway. Many a time we picked up people we just met on this trail or that trail to drive them to here. A power nap. I had to, or I would crash the car on the way back. I was so freaking tired. That's how I met David. I met David in the middle of the night. I told you this. I met Arturo in the middle of the night in Palm Springs. Popped out of there he was on the trail. Met David. Met Rolo. Met Jimmy, met all kinds of people. So it was I've met tons of people. Do what you like to meet friends. Take an astrology class. Go to a meetup group. Do whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Go to the nail salon if you could go to the nail salon. Now there's a place I'd like to go to meet friends. The nail salon. Go wherever you can go. I'm Jimmy. I don't think it's you, Jimmy. It's athlete Jimmy. He's now doing 30 miles with David and Rolo, and I'm totally jealous. I can't keep up with them. Astrology Books. The Only Way to Learn Astrology by Joan McIvers, and I forget her name every time, but that's it. The only volunteer at the animal shelter. Exactly. Oh, this is one of my favorite astrology books. As soon as I put my little wood carving figures over here, I have all these weird, I'm kind of into the African artwork at times, and then the other stuff. All right, so meet people wherever you love to go. A lot of my friends are psychics that I've worked with. This one is Secrets from a Stargazers Notebook. Now, this is one of my favorite. It's out of print, but it basically goes into, like, if you're a Capricorn, if you're an Aries, and then it gives you famous people's charts. And it tells you, like, if you have Venus in Aries, but she does it tongue-in-cheek, and it's real sarcastic. So it's really fun, okay? So it's just really fun. This is a good one. See, and her name is Debbie Kempton Smith. And I gave my other copy to Arlene, but it's one of my favorite books in the world. I kept this copy. It's very good. It's not going to teach you, but if you read, it's going to be, do you change your hair part? Are you really asking me that? It's out of print. This is it. Secrets from a Stargazer's Notebook. It's fabulous, but it's tongue-in-cheek astrology. But when you go into it, for example, it'll tell you, rules of the horoscope. It'll tell you certain things, like if you're a Virgo, if you 10th house, see, if you look here, the 10th house, it's going to show you your public image. It describes briefly, but it's also fun to read because it'll tell you Mick Jagger's chart. I believe in teaching astrology, which, yes, I'm going to do the freaking videos, but I believe in teaching. Oh, it's on Amazon. Good. I don't think YouTube is messing with your chat. Of course they are. Bunch of motherfuckers. I know why. I'm not even talking anything. And it does it for you. Yeah. See, now here's the thing with the astrology program, though. If you're going to look at a chart, back in the day, and I was mental when it came to math, back in the day, you had to literally do a chart from scratch with your latitude and longitude, so your ephemeris, which my camera's on my ephemeris here, which is the mathematical movement of the planets, but you had to look it up and you had to go get an atlas and you had to correlate everything with math. People that learned the astrology on the computer, only the young kids, They don't know. They don't know if something in the sky is at the right time because they haven't done it from hand. So, say what? John Lennon. Yeah, John Lennon was violent. He had that Libra streak. Libra be violent. Don't yell at me, Libras. You know you can go out of balance. So when you're learning astrology, sometimes it's better to know how to erect a chart from hand rather than use a computer, because you can't see what's mathematically not correct if, if that in that way. But that's one of my favorite books. And then there's the teaching books, all of those things. I'd love it if you'd channel John Kennedy Jr. People say, I'd love it if you do this. Like, I care what you'd love. Oh my God, bitch, comment, smack. People ask too much sometimes. And it gives me anxiety when you throw too many names at me. I channel who comes to me and who I want to talk about. That's all I do, because I'm not here to do what everybody wants me to do. All right, so let's look at another thing. Wait, what else were we talking about? I forget what we're talking about. Oh, yeah. Okay, the evil spirits. So I won't beat anyone up. That's awesome. First time I looked at an ephemeris, I thought past life. Oh, how do I find my birth chart? How do you find it? You put it into, I know, right? I'm such a bitch. Didn't sell their, I don't know who did. Yeah, I don't know about that, because Bob Dylan says quite clearly he was honoring his master, and he did say he sold his soul out of his own mouth. He actually said that. He said he sold his soul out of his own mouth. Those are his words. Yeah, you can go to wherever and put it. Yeah, I know. They do it. Yeah, it's just, you're the 8 ball, but whatever. He said he sold his soul. That's what he said. I didn't say it. Freemason. If he's a Freemason, then you know he did. I mean, you don't need me telling you that. No Bob figures. Okay. They all do it for music. Yep. Ed Bradley. That's the one. That's right there. Jimmy James over there. Ed Bradley. No, my makeup order is not behind the chair on the pillow. I'm so sorry, but it isn't. I love makeup so much. It's my life, and I couldn't find my fucking makeup because it hasn't. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I don't know. Quantum physics has something to do with it. So it's do with stuff. So when we're talking about dimensions and the Earth's atmosphere and what goes on, I can't help my honesty. I feel really like I have some kind of mental problem and Tourette's, and I can't literally help but say, because I don't know that I've ever held my tongue, but yeah, the chief, the devil, I know who he was talking about. He said he wasn't talking about God. And by the way, when they talk about their God, they're talking, I know I don't have a filter. I can't have a filter when I'm psychic. I'm sick of apologizing for myself. I can't apologize anymore. I am who I am. I just really can't apologize for being me. I've had to apologize my whole life for breathing, moving and breathing. Okay. I can't apologize. So fuck you if you don't like me. Yeah. I mean, seriously, why do we have to do that? I don't want to apologize. This is who I am. If you don't like it, then go somewhere else. And I know I'm not apologizing anymore. That's where I've come to the realization. I will not apologize. I don't care if you think I'm this or that or what. I'm not apologizing. And I will tell you what I think of you, which has pissed people off in the last week. But it's okay. Oh my God, restaurants are open. Let's see. I know, right? Yeah, I don't fucking care. I mean, it's not that I cared when I was younger, but people had control over me. Like, oh, Burbank, you're right down the street. Don't be stalking. I may stalk you. I must go to Burbank. I was in Walmart in Burbank today. Okay, is it just me or are they bizarre in Walmart? Like, they're bizarre. They now have Walmart designed like IKEA. ICRAPA. It's all, you go this way, you go this way. So I'm like, but I just really... I never heard you apologize. Oh, no, not on my apology. I don't apologize on my channel. I'm saying in life. In life, people say you need to not do this and not to do that. When you have little kids, you're going to toe the line because you don't want somebody taking your kids from you or turning you in or whatever the hell they do. And they do threaten that when you're psychic. So they do threaten that. And when you guys asked about the Bible earlier, I don't think they give us the full information. So I don't think we have access to all the information, really, quite frankly. Yeah, well, I'm kind of rude. I know all the arrows in Burbank. I was like, what is going on here? I feel like I'm in IKEA, only there's no like fun stuff in here. So I was like, oh my God, what's going on? Um, yeah, brutally honest. I'm offensively, I don't even know that I'm honest. I'm just mouthy now at this point. But I go off a lot on my own, because I have to calm my ass down. Um, yeah, you're not a trick pony. I don't know what that means, but I hope you're not saying I'm a trick. Yeah, ball bath. Don't even know what that is. Don't even know what you're saying. Yes, it is a Sagittarius trait. I have that in me. Um, when you look at people's charts, you look to see the degree of their planets, and some of their fire signs are in Sag degrees. I have that problem. So yes, yes, and yes. I don't know what a trick pony. I don't know if he's calling me a trick or a one trick pony. IKEA bath ball for kids. Okay, I got you. I used to go to IKEA to buy all the candles up. Like I literally would spend, no, I didn't get my hair cut. I probably just washed it with one of my other shampoos because my shampoo order is not here either. So it's yet another shampoo that I'm probably not happy about using. Yeah. So anyway, when you're talking about anything, I have to keep turning this off and on. When you're talking about anything metaphysical, you have to understand. You have to understand that it's so different for all people. But the Earth's energy right now, like it literally is a spiritual war. So people are either elevating spiritually or they are cutting down. So they're moving up or cutting down. So there's a lot of people that are going to be left behind, which means people in your life that you know are going to be maybe not at the same level. So you may have to learn in a different way from other people and go with your equal group. Okay, wait, did we see aliens? I've seen aliens as a kid. I had them around me every night from like 4 to 10, and this was a problem. Is Burbank still stay at home? I haven't stayed at home a day, so I don't know who. I'm in Burbank every day. They did block us out of our trails, and I did have the conversation with the security man person and call him a rental cop. Anyway, I had the, see if it can be resent. Yeah, I've got to get on the phone with these people. I hate wasting my time doing that. So yeah, the security guard, so we climbed up the hill and we come down and he's like, it's closed. I've told that story. They did close our trails, and it's like, what do you think's going to happen on the trail? Really, what do you think's going to happen there? Frightened to love my birth. Wait, birth. I am a birth mother, frightened to love my birth daughter. Wait, frightened. Don't be frightened. Meet her, see if she wants to meet you, but understand if she doesn't, she has every right because you put her in a different position. It's totally up to the birth child what they want to do. I know the birth parents don't want to think that, but it is because they've been put in a different position. So it may not be about you. It may be just about the fact that you didn't raise them. Could be. Or not. I know my first husband was adopted and he did not want to meet his parents until he did. He was angry at them. That's what he was saying. Oh my God, I had ice cream tonight. It was diet. Oh, that's what I was going to say in Vaughn's. Why are they hiding the diet ice cream? Who is not fucking delivering the diet ice cream? Let me get this straight, people at Vaughn's. People at Vaughn's, are you really thinking that it's okay that we can't go to the gym? We can't go out of our house, even though I've been doing all of this. We can't do, I did get whipped cream too. I really did. Same ice cream as before. I may have eaten the whole thing. I don't know. I can't remember. I was in a blind, like, oh my God, ice cream is here. Why is Vaughn's putting no, they didn't even have Skinny Cow there. Why is Vaughn's putting all the fat ice cream out front? So we're going to be stuck at home, depressed, eating fat ice cream so we can get fat because why? I just want to know why. Yeah, this is my favorite color, but I'm missing a nail. Look. And it's, I ripped it off. Ugh. Yep. I know. It's an energy thing. I know. You know what? I ate broccoli and carrots for dinner, and ice cream and whipped cream after that, and then coffee, and then a protein bar. So I'm not one to talk tonight. I have to stop. I have to stop. Okay, wait, don't care what you say. Bible is mostly lies. I didn't say it was or wasn't. I have no idea. I wasn't there when it was written. People will argue the Bible day in and day out. It depends which version of the Bible you're looking at, and it depends how you interpret it. And I said, and by the way, I don't care what you say either. So your opinion is as important as my opinion, whatever. But the Bible itself, I said, I don't think they give us all the information. I don't know. But here's what I will tell you. I wasn't there when it was written. From what I can remember, I wasn't there. So I don't know. Don't know. It's not fake news? Well, I don't know. Yeah, some lies, but we weren't there when it was written, so I don't fucking know if it's real or not, and I don't give a shit, right? Yeah, I love my hiking pictures. I wasn't there. I don't remember being there. However, I was there when the ice cream in my freezer got eaten. After I found the diet ice cream, no sugar added, but then I added whipped cream. I hope y'all don't mind. Whipped cream is like a delicious food and makes me really happy when I'm depressed. Exactly. I get very happy. I get so happy. That's right. Okay, let's pull a card. Let's pull a card, you guys. Let's see what we need to know. I fucking love whipped cream. I love full fat whipped cream. I don't do that on my own anymore. I've been known to live off of that. Oh, did your mother disown you when your father died? I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. That's shameful. It's not a good thing to do. I'm not fighting, I'm just stating my opinion. I think you said, I don't care what you say, which is kind of combative. And I don't care what you say, which is combative right at you. But everybody has an opinion about it. No one cares. No one cares about anyone's opinion. Does anybody really care? I don't know. If they're asking your opinion, maybe they care. I don't know. Could be. Nobody was there when the Bible was written, and nobody knows which parts are true or fake, or even if it exists. And hey, we may all be a hologram and fake, and we may be all, is that a troll? I have no idea if it's a troll. I think it's a person. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I don't care. As I said, I never went to church. I have no investment in the Bible. So, yeah, we might be all fake hooked up to something. We might be whatever. Yeah, who knows? I don't know what we are. I don't feel I'm from this planet, and I tend to believe what the Gnostics believed, that we were tricked into the light and we came back here. That's what I think. So there you go. Yeah, I never went to church as a child, only when I stayed at Janie's house because her dad told me I had to. So that was I have no experience in church, no indoctrination into religion whatsoever at all. None. I did talk to God as a child, though, so that was always in my heart and my soul, and that's all I can tell you. As a little kid, that's my first memory, coming from a home where that was never talked about. In fact, my dad told me we are alive and we die and we're buried and there's nothing. That's how I was raised. That was the message I got in my house every time I brought up God. So for me, I had a knowledge of this internally. But yeah, no, my dad said literally I was 4 and he came in and told me, when you die, you're just going to rot in the ground. I was like, why are you telling me this? I just remember going, why are you telling me this? And he may have been drunk at the time. I don't know. But no, but he was a scientific man. He was a very smart, articulate man, but Jesus, right? Yeah, I was adopted. I'm very different. I talked to them. I saw aliens as a child too. Try telling that to the shrink when they're locking your ass up in the little straitjacket when you're a child. But I did. I saw aliens. And when I told my parents, they sent me to the psychiatrist. Thank God they didn't fucking drug me. Just saying. And I believe I was called names for doing the work I do. I believe I was told not to talk and all of those things. when you're raising a psychic child, they're told all of these things, all of them. Adoption is to develop a strength of soul because you're put in different positions. Psychic is to develop a strength of soul because you are put in different positions. I know my dad, but you know, when my dad died, you don't know this, but when my dad died, my Jason, who was 13, I did not know he died. He came to my Jason and told my Jason that he had died, and my Jason woke me up before I got the phone call because it was on a different coast. And he came through with a message that Jason told me that nobody knew. He said, this is my Jason, back then, said that my dad said, the grandpa with the dog, because he only met him once, said that there is a God, told him to tell his mother there is a God. That's the message I got before I even knew my dad before he died. So before I got the call from my mom in Toronto, that was the message I got. So there you go. Mystery solved in our family. But yeah, it was Jason who brought me that message. Act like you're crazy. Okay. Whatever. I don't know what that means. No, yeah, they make you think it. When you have a psychic child, you just have to entertain what people say because quite frankly, we're all so arrogant to think that just what is out here. Wow, so many people. I know there's, you know, people, I don't know, they come here. I'm sure it's family members of mine because I got a bunch, you know, I'm sure. That's all I'm saying. But we don't know everything. We basically don't know a lot, right? We don't know a lot of stuff that happens in the world. We don't know what's going on. We don't know. There's so many things we don't know. How do we know anything? I don't even know if what I'm saying is right. How do we really freaking know? We don't know, right? We don't know. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I know. I know. Well, when you're psychic, you notice things and you say truth things in the middle of adult parties and conversations that they don't want to hear. And you say things at school and you say things to people and they don't fucking like you for saying it. And then when you have your own kids, they don't like it. Do you know what I'm saying? They don't like that people say it. My kids loved what I did when they were little until people's parents started saying I was going to burn in hell. And my kids were like, you're going to burn in hell or you're evil. They go to school and they get it. It's very hard. But you know what? That's your fucking opinion, not my opinion. Because I don't believe God hates me. So I'm not going to burn in hell. And who on this planet says who's going to burn in hell, really? Like, how do you have that authority to know who's going to burn in hell? Oh, George Michael. How much do I love George Michael? All right. Let's pick a pile. No, but people do it all the time. Who cares what the people say? They're stuck in their rooted mindset, which is like, sometimes people have a mindset and you're in an environment where everybody has a freaking mindset and you're just like, what planet am I on here? Why am I here? Because you can't find like people to even discuss things with. It's bizarre. And then other times you can find people and you're like, oh my God, it clicks. They think the same way. So it's interesting. Pile number one, pile number two. Yeah, Jason is my oldest son, is my little chirperoo. And if you call him or say that he's a reading, there's going to be, for a reading, there's going to be a fucking problem with him, okay? Oh, there's Andrew. Hi, Andrew. I just saw somebody say hi to you. I'm like, I didn't even see you. There's going to be a problem if you call Jason and tell him he's psychic. A big problem. He's going to get all bitchy on your ass. And he's going to be bitchy when he watches this. Of course, they do not acknowledge watching me. They watch everything but their mother, okay? Everything but their mother is who they watch. According to them in my house, we don't watch you. Nobody watches you. This is what I get. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Secretly, they're watching. All right, pile number one, pile number two, or pile number three. They watch. I know they watch. They try to act like they don't watch. I know they watch. This is probably why I get hate texts later on. Okay, pile number one. Pile number one. We're not going to turn the cards over. We're just going to pick one. Oh my God. Okay, wait a second. Look who's here. This is who's here. He's back. He's back on my shirt. Okay, he was hiding the cards. That's why I pulled him out over here. we're going to pull 2 naked cards. I know Lenny was back. I know, I'm sure they're mortified that I mentioned their names, but you know, they're my kids. So isn't this my job to embarrass the shit out of them? They watch, that's why you're blocked. I know. I totally get blocked. And their friends watch. When Mary's on here, she watched, but I doubt she's calling them. Okay, pile number 1, I'm almost finished. I'm pulling them all out. I know, let's do a Lenny tarot deck. Oh my God, don't get me. He probably has royalty rights to his own face, I'm thinking. Okay, pile number 1. Pile number 1. Look at this pile number 1. 8 of Pentacles. Somebody is focusing on their penny, pile number 1. Pile number 1. Look at this. Their penny and their creativity. Now, there's a judgment coming, and then we have a decision from the Queen of Swords. So the Queen of Swords pops up in this particular reading when you are being too critical of what you're doing to make money. So I've got the sex deck out, you pervert over there, Rose. I've got the sex deck out. Pile number 1 is in the process right now of starting something new creatively, okay? Creatively, and also trying literally to decide if it's what they want to do, but they're critiquing themselves in their own head, okay? Yeah, you would see him. He would come to you. You were his kid. My mouth is so dry, it's embarrassing. So pile number 1, you guys are in the process of working on your penny, working on something creative, and figuring out how it is you're going to do it. But you have to step out of the way of your own judgment. It's blocking you. So pile number 1 is being blocked, okay? And look what you're doing to yourself with the block. You are in the process of stressing yourself out because you are blocked. Stop being blocked. Oh my God, stop back here. Look, pay attention to your instinct, pile number 1. Pay attention to your instinct and focus on that, okay? Understand that you are in the process of, you have to make mistakes. Don't judge it. Don't critique it. You have to make mistakes. Uncock block yourself. Oh God, I can't. Okay, I'm not going to make any bad comments that I like to make. So that's pile number 1. Now look at this 10 of Cups. When we're working with cups, we are working about, I don't even know what the pattern app is. Lenny's face is perfection. What do we need to say about it? Lenny's face is yummy, and it's his birthday today. Deck sexual Lenny Kravitz. I'm sorry, I've got to stop. I can't speak properly. Okay, so pile number 1, you've got the 10 of Cups. So you are in the process of literally ending and starting, ending just his face. Yeah, no, I think about other things too. But anyway, you're in the process of starting, stopping. You are doing this right now. Look, you are trying to pull in what you want, okay? Yeah, I don't use that app, so I don't know. To answer your question, I don't even know what it is. Lenny loves his piercings too, and I bet you I know where Lenny's pierced. I'm not saying that out loud. God, did I just freaking say it? I could almost guarantee you that. And probably his nipples too. Probably his nipples. Which is kind of exciting at this point. All right, yes, that's right, Prince Albert. Now, Izzy has, when Izzy's doing those piercings, I've actually understand how they do those piercings. So like I have this thing where I want to be a hairdresser, but then part of me wants to pierce too. So I'm trying to think, probably be a better hairdresser, but exactly. Did he have his piercing down there? Andrew, tell me, did he? I'm so happy if he showed that piercing, or was it the nipple piercings? I'm sure he showed that piercing. Just saying. I think that's where he's piercing. You could be a tattoo artist. I could, but I'm not an artist. You don't want me tattooing your body. However, I do really like piercing. My son loves the tattooing. Jason has see, I knew he had that piercing. We're going to match. That's great. All right. So anyway, I can't talk about Lenny anymore. I have to go find him. I know. Yay for that. I know it hurt him when he did it because I know it hurt him when he did it. I don't tattoo makeup. I might change my makeup style, but that's what he did. There's a lot of people that did that. I think it's a good piercing. There, we have a tattooer over here. Yeah, my Jason has the most beautiful tattoos. The most beautiful. Okay, so the 10 of Cups. You are beginning, and yes, he has his wiener pierced. I don't mind that in a man. I don't mind any piercing in a person. Just if it's an infected piercing, then I have a problem with it. Since 2002. Somebody knows there. Oh, Simone knows. Maybe she knows something else about Lenny. I just have 4 piercings in each ear. It's good. In my dreams. No, I heard years ago he showed. Somebody's like, ha, 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 gross. No, I think it's great. I love the piercings, all of them. My son has the gauges. I don't know. I thought about gauging down here, but I just can't like go into my 80s with. No, the nipple piercing, I don't mind body piercings everywhere. I don't even mind the skin piercings, actually. The dermal piercings, I don't mind those at all. The nipple piercings after I breastfed, I'm like, I don't know about that shit. Don't know. Yeah, don't know if I want to go ripping through the nipple part after the breast piercing. Not that a little bit wouldn't be bad, but after you breastfed, you're like, oh my God. Because, you know, you remember, ladies, when you breastfeed, when they bite you? Yeah. Okay, so we have that. Then the next naked card is we have the 6 of Wands. Okay, so you guys are looking, although this is sexual, okay? No, I don't do tattoos. I just pierce, okay? I'm just a piercer. And I'm not going to say nothing more about it, but I'm just a piercer. Okay, so the dermal piercings is a beauty mark on the face. I know, I have too many on my face, though, with the nose. I can't, yeah, I thought about that. No tattoos on me. No tattoos. Okay, so look at this, you guys. We have these 2 cards. So pile number 1 is in the process of beginning something and ending something. This is a creative venture, and they're kind of fighting the creative element of it, okay? Those cards are not right, or riot. I don't know if you mean right or riot. Let's see who's texting now with ridiculous texts. Okay, people are ridiculous. You know, I'm going to be changing my phone number. You motherfuckers who are texting me, I'm going to be changing it. Oh, God, I'm so rude. People text me too much, and it's like, does it look like I want to read your fucking text all night? Because I don't want to read your fucking text all night. Yes, Lenny has a good piercing. We've now established that Lenny has some exciting piercings, ladies. Okay, so that's why he did it. And I bet he looks hot. They're rude. I know. I know. I feel bad, but it's like they text. So I will change my number, and then I'm going to put that number to a voicemail where I won't get your texts, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm just threatening again. This is how I raise my kids, on threats that I never follow through on. Okay. Sorry. Ridiculous. All right. So I can't block everybody, because if it's a client that books for, it's ridiculous. But yeah, you know, I have to, I mean, they just suddenly, I don't look at Messenger ever. No, they're going on my phone because they call for readings. I never look at messengers. Never. Not doing it. I know who Lenny's mom is. Okay, Pyle. Now I have to edit the freaking video. I don't get a time. I'm on the phone, or I'm here. Last night I went out. You know, I'm doing stuff. Okay. I don't do Messenger. I got people yelling at me. You're not reading my Messenger now? Yeah, that's right. I'm not reading your fucking Messenger. And what are you going to do about it? This is what I said. What are you going to do about it? Yeah. Oh, should I private your number then? You can think you're calling my number, but I have more than one phone, so you won't get me unless I want you to get me. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. Pile number 2. Yeah, I don't respond to anybody on Messenger. Ever. Never. I want to fucking read the messages. I get thousands of them. I can't read them. I have nothing. I feel that I have to answer them. I can't do that. I'm not popular. People just want something. It's a different thing. There's popular and that's not it. It's just the messenger. They want to ask you questions. Who just asks questions like that? Messenger's so fucking annoying, isn't it? I think I should whatever you call it. Don't be so demanding. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I thought you said me demanding. I'm not demanding. No, they just think you're there for them. I can't even imagine how someone like serious, like a surgeon feels. Can you imagine he's got people bugging him for surgery all the time? I should deactivate it. I think I'm going to deactivate it. Messenger on Facebook. Annoying as fuck. Yes, I deleted it. That's bottom feeders. Yeah, I think I should do that. Yes, I should. Okay, pile number 2. Pile number 2, specifically speaking to a man in pile number 2. It's male. There is I'm seriously getting this water sign man who is having oh, you don't have Facebook. I'm thinking of getting rid of my Facebook too. I kind of just really like Instagram. And I don't even really like that. I got off of Facebook. Oh, Facebook, yeah. I mean, turn the messenger off. I know these people are just like every day and they post shit and stuff. And I'm like, oh my God, please. Okay, so there's a fire sign. Water sign man, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer having a relationship issue and fighting with somebody that they feel is critical of them. We have King of Cups, we have the 3 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have this freaking Queen of Swords over here. Now, this guy weirdly is fighting over his woman for having 3 people in the relationship. Somebody is married here. So I'm assuming it's the woman. Somebody is looking to move in a different direction within the next 2 months. So pile number 2, you are in the middle of a relationship issue where you are, I don't know, a match. It depends who you like. Pile number 2, you are in the process of fighting in a relationship because you believe that somebody is stepping out on you. Okay, emotional cheating. And pile number 2, you are a water sign guy. This is just what I'm getting right now. We'll do the sex cards, and we'll do a couple of these. So pile number 2, this is, see? Pile number 2, you need to have a different kind of understanding. So there's a lesson here, pile number 2. You are learning something different, okay? And look at that. It hits you like a ton of bricks. Understanding and thunderbolt. So there is something that is hitting you like a ton of bricks right now and a recognition that you don't want to stay in the situation that you're in. So pile number 2 is moving on from something. I feel it's the man moving on from the woman. Okay, that's what I feel with pile number 2. The man moving on from the woman. Then look at this. We have the 4 of Pentacles. Now this is interesting. If you look at this, the man is checking the woman out and she is asleep. Okay, so she is not paying attention. It's like she's been drugged. Don't go into your woman's computer or emails or whatever because you're going to find out something you don't want to know. I'm going to just say that, pile number 2, because that is what's happening. I know I should go for a walk in a meditation in Australia. I think it would be gorgeous. That flight, though, over there, I don't know about that flight. I'd gear up for it. I love the husbands are picking too. I know. I hope they're not picking this because somebody in pile number 2 is a man's got the problem here. Now, we have the 6 of Cups. Okay, here's the issue, pile number 2. Pile number 2. The man, okay, whoever it is in pile number 2, the man in this situation, because I really feel it's geared towards a man who believes that his woman is out looking for another person. The woman is looking for a different kind of relationship. She has an idealized version of a relationship, okay? An idealized version. She is seeing something different and she wants something different. So there's a different kind of a thing. It is there. Yeah, it is the hell am I trying to say? It's a cups card. It's a cups card. So it is a cups card. It is a Scorpio, it is a Pisces, or it is a, it could be female or male. I get the psychic impression it's male though. Seriously, I just feel like I'm talking to a man out there who's fighting with something, okay? I feel like they're fighting with somebody. So that's what I want to say. All right, pile number 3. Could I be the woman? Sure, if you'd like to be the woman, you could be the woman. Woman, this is my husband's YouTube. Wait, woman, this is my husband's YouTube. Okay, I'm so confused. Have you heard the new king of England is King John III? I have no idea. I don't watch TV. I can't. It gives me a headache. Pile number 3. Let's see. Bobby is my husband. Well, is Bobby picking a card? When will I meet someone new? Nobody knows when anybody's going to meet someone new. Stop worrying about it and have fun. Okay, pile number 3. Maybe I'm a man. Okay, you're a man, Rose. That's fine. I don't know. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. What I love is the masks that are left out after I jog all over the place. There's like masks. Am I chatting on my husband's YouTube? Probably. Okay, pile number 3. Pile number 3. I'm putting that back. I'm starting over again. Sorry, pile number 3. It's probably fucking Albert. You're right about that. Pile number 3. Pile number 3. Look at this pile number 3. Okay, so pile number 3. First of all, pile number 3 is having some issues over, this is faith-based issues, okay? Look at this. This is literally because the way that your life has been has changed, and somebody that you know has either moved out of your life, a death of a friendship, a death of an actual literal person. But this is a faith-based thing, faith-based, okay? So it is faith-based, and there's a focus on like opening up the faith, your faith to opening up your faith in order to see things differently. So somebody in pile number 3 is thinking that the way their life is going is a huge problem, okay? Because it's not working the way that they think it is. And they're looking at it a little bit from the material when it should be spiritual, and it should be, I'm not saying should be, but in theory, should be seen a little bit differently. This is what I'm seeing here. So it is spiritual in purpose, but it's due to loss of things, loss of money, loss of family, loss of friends in the traditional sense, or like literally in that sense. So pile number 3, this is a faith-based thing. So pile number 3 has to move into a different, look at this. Suppression. What is going on around you is suppressing your spiritual connections. You need to let go of this pile number 3 because it's causing you freaking problems, pile number 3. He did marry a lizard. Okay, I don't even know what to say about a lizard being married. Angela, Harry is a lizard. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. So it could be literally somebody died, or it could be the loss of friendships and the way that you live your life as you know it, okay? Could definitely be that. It's causing you, that you don't have schizophrenia, but it's causing you to question everything and to go back and forth and to ruminate in your head. This is what it's causing you. Thank you for that. So it's causing you to have to deal with that, and that's been part of the problem, pile number 3. Oh, God, there you go. There's a death. Dad died and someone took the money. Isn't someone always taking the money? This is what they do. Now, pile number 3, we got some changes going. This is in an intellectual way, pile number 3. Intellectually, you are focusing on something different. So you're reteaching yourself something, or reintroducing yourself into the world in a different way. That's what you're doing, pile number 3. Then we've got some naked cards, because that's what we fucking need, is some naked cards. Who the hell doesn't need the naked cards, right? So we have a 9 of Cups. Now, 9 of Cups is always working towards the rest of the cups, okay? So pile number 3, 9 of Cups. Look at this. We have a connection, but we have a battle at the same time. So 9s are always ending, but this is interesting because the cups are leading towards what you want. If you can allow the sexual magic deck is what these are. Oh, goody. I know, I love this deck. It's just beyond, like, who even really cares if it's right or not, right? They're just naked, so no one cares. This card is like an ending of the way that you're thinking. So it's taking you in a different direction relationship-wise. So there's a different way of pursuing it, and I think it's based on how you're feeling. I love this deck. The next card is the Sun card. So once we change the way that we process the information around us, this is what happens, the Sun card. So the Sun card, of course, opens up the door to things growing. There, I had to make that pun, but the Sun card opens up the door and does that. Opens up the door for what you want to have happen. So pile number 3, once you change the way you're thinking and once you change how you view yourself, the door opens up. That's what happens. All right, you guys, I'm literally tired. Who knew? I'm literally tired. People keep texting me. Did I say not to text me? Did I say not to text me? I said that. I think I said don't text me. Again, Jackie, your stuff is fucking outrageous. Fucking outrageous. Look, Jackie like literally printed up shirts with me on them. And Lenny. I know, Jackie did fucking amazing. Cup holders for, look. There I am. She just stole that shit and put it on everything. I know. I have to call Jackie in the morning and we're going to have a conversation. Exactly. So she did that. How great is it? She gave me Marilyn. She gave me See You Next Tuesday shirt. See You Next Tuesday. For me, my favorite word. Surprised YouTube hasn't shut that down yet, bitches. Okay, like, look. Whoever I run with who's a man is going to be putting this shirt on. So see if this will fit you. And I love that it's a faded out tee, but this is going on a man. And the man shall wear Lenny because the man thinks Lenny's hot too. Because that's what we feel like. Oh, everybody's texting me. I know. We're going to have matching Lenny shirts. I don't know who I'm going to put it on, but we're going to do that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pray for everybody who needs prayers. Everybody. Understand too, I know there's a lot of people. I love the faded. It's so sexy. Jackie knows I'm going to throw that on a man somewhere out in the mountains. The man is going to be doing that. Okay, yeah, Jackie should make fuck off and stop texting me t-shirt. Okay, go fuck yourself t-shirt. Okay, so I know it's a beautiful t-shirt. She did Marilyn. She did Lenny. Oh my God, this is my favorite one. If you guys didn't see this, Lenny's my favorite. But she took Cactus to the Clouds, Mount San Jacinto, and this is me at the top of San Jacinto, and she put it on a t-shirt. Do I fucking love this? Do I love this? Do I love this? Oh my God, I fucking love it. This, and it's blue. See? My nails and I shall go out and we will be spectacular out there. She did. She made all of them and sent them. Like, seriously. Look at that. That's literally me on that mountain. She picked it, and she has good taste in the pictures she picked too. So that's so beautiful. So beautiful. Now I got to hide them from Lila because Lila will come and take them. But I'll share one with Lila. She's going to wear a Lenny shirt too. She doesn't know anything about Lenny, but that is not the point. Okay, so we're going to say, oh, this is what I was going to say to you. These are not my regular videos because I'm doing the chats. So like sometimes people email me and say whatever, they don't like them. I have to think of all kinds of crazy things to say because I'm just doing them live. I'm not doing them live like to be a teacher. I'm doing them live just to, this would be the entertainment part. I'm just doing them live like that. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. So these are the live chats. Like, I don't want to get the emails that say you shouldn't be doing them. Do something different. Because I'm just basically telling you stuff. I'm not trying to be like a teacher or a whatever person in these live chats. Okay, you guys, it's just for fun. Yeah, and it's just because we're apparently not allowed to go to the nail salon at night. I would normally be at the grocery store at like 11 o'clock at night, getting junk food. Not that I eat junk food. We mean diet ice cream and stuff like that, or some chips or something in the middle. I love to go at like just before the grocery store closes, but you can't get there now. You can't get there. You can't get there past 9. They've all got to go to bed at 9 now. Okay, you guys. Okay, we are abundantly healthy, happy, joyous, and intrigued now. We are abundantly happy, healthy, and joyous and intrigued now. That's what we are. We are intrigued because we are learning things around us every day, and we are healthy, so we are intrigued by that. We are also going to break some rules. I don't know which rules we're going to break, but we're going to do that. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do some stuff. I enjoy doing these. That's what I'm saying. But sometimes people are meanies on the emails. Maybe they're the trolls. Could be the trolls. The trolls. I think I'm going to come up dressed like a troll. Maybe I could come in a troll doll, put a little pink bow in my hair, little furry face. What about that? Exactly, you guys. Is Britney Spears okay? I don't know. Has she been okay for a long time? I know the troll would be out of character, but I think the trolls are cute when they have the little bows, the little troll dolls, you know? Remember them? The little troll dolls. Oh my God, I bought Baby Jack. I went to Petco and got so ADD confused looking for the specific food that Tulips likes because she won't eat the other food, right? I'm going to have troll hair. Barbie troll hair is what I'm going to have because that's the kind of troll hair I'm going to have. But so I got Baby Jack some chew toys, but then I had to get Tulip some food, and Tulip will only eat certain food and it can't have gravy on it. She likes real chicken. She doesn't like salmon, not even real cooked salmon, and she's a cat. She don't like that. She just likes, I would love pink hair. I can't get to the hairdresser to do that quite yet. Maybe I can talk her into it. But anyway, Tulip, I got her food, but then I saw these chew things for Baby Jack, and Baby Jack got those little sharp teeth. So hopefully Baby Jack will chew on that. Okay, I know, Tulip is picky as shit. She likes the fresh chicken I cook when she smells it, and she loves to eat fresh chicken. And look, my mouth is literally dry. Okay, you guys, have a good night, and I will see somebody sometime later. Yes, hairdressers make house calls. But I think Newsom should like let them come out and play in their work and earn a living, for God's sakes. Okay, you guys, bye. Bye, you guys.